as we are once again alive upon the internet. As I double check and make sure that I am actually alive upon this internet with bitrates going to both places and my the looking correct. As we jump in, this picture almost looks AI generated. There's something like, is it just like very low res or something looks off about her face in comparison to in-game graphics. But yeah, the supply cache has been stolen. The supply cache. Okay. And it's up to you to reclaim it. Join the Mooncake Festival and earn exclusive crane outfit and earn the exclusive crane outfit. And in quotation marks, harvest weapon. Also, don't miss the chance to grab 2 additional themed outfits from the store. Let's go see if we do want to... Wait, corporate gangster? What? And a new weapon skin. The discount bundle is available for a limited time only. Isn't there a Tommy gun skin already? Either way, let's yump right in. As we yump right in there. Both feet. So yeah, we're gonna just play this one video game that I quite enjoy.
Safe area entered.
It's, oh, actually, let's... yeah. I did let that go to the stash and I accidentally didn't mean to per se, because that's actually annoying, because I'll have to... Actually, no, we should just do it like this, so we do them, you know, one by one. Yes, just making sure I'm not taking out any reconstructed caches, as that is what these are. But yeah, I let the global events reward track go to the mailbox. I forgot to claim them, basically. That's actually the actual answer. Meaning they went there. So I'm gonna start saving up, yeah. That's gonna also become annoying with the with upcoming events. Maybe I should have left those in the stash, actually. Because they're gonna start loading up on exotic caches and stuff for next season. As with all seasons, at the start of it, I try to see if they incorrectly added in the wrong weapons. Although, likely we'll just forget and actually open them. And either public and Voorhees. Yeah, so what is this darned Mooncake event? As you have a weekly resets. Can I already actually dump this into here? And get one more.
Good to see you.
Try to keep the exotics. Dew of the Devil. Mooncake events. So just projects. Complete activities in Downtown East. Crane jacket. Yeah. Does it say how many days this is? With the other one, some of them were called just to do summer event. Day 4 or so. Day 4, 5, 6, 7. Did they put any information out on this? No, actually, up on the official Discord and have a peek if they have something in their announcements or something. As well. Quickly check that. Let's see if there's any extra information, because I haven't had the chance at all to play today or have a look around today. Maintenance was extended, I see. The Mooncake event is here and the loot is looking good. And the loot's looking good. Don't miss your chance to unlock an exclusive outfit and a fresh named weapon from September 17th to October 1. So 2 weeks. Yeah, so 2 weeks. Get all of the details. Let's go get all of the details. What are all the details? In celebration of the Chinese Mid-Autumn Festival, the Division 2 is launching the Mooncake event starting September 17th and ending October 1st. Bask in the calm glow of the full moon and get activities done in stylish, traditional, inspired attire. In stylish, traditional, inspired attire. Something Eminem would write. Or Ren. The Mooncake event is a chain of 5 projects that will get you a bunch of fashion. Okay, so just 5 days in a row is all you need. Fashion forward reward. Jesus, who did they get a rapper to write this? This is just. The Mooncake event is a chain of 5 projects that will get you a bunch of fashion forward rewards. As long as you've unlocked the project system, you are clear to earn everything. So no worries if you're still working towards endgame. Here's what you'll unlock. Here's what you'll unlock. Or here's what you unlock. And then 2 things are in the store. Wait, do we need to unlock it before we can buy them? I don't believe that for a second. I don't. But I'm going to guess, so the bundle is likely going to be this, right? Because they can only do 1 bundle at a time. Are these then under outfits and under apparel? Yeah, so this is the Mooncake Festival down here. You know what? I don't hate either. Although actually, I'll make them a little bit bigger. Because the other 2 outfits are out here. And yeah, one is kind of like a... Actually, and yeah, they're separate parts, right? Yeah, they're pants, shirt. You know, I could see those pants on some things. And then these are separate parts, so you can mix and match them with other things. And then yeah, the bundle is this thing. We'll look at the bundle in a second. What was it? Where were we? Yeah, here's what you unlock. Completion of each project will reward you with a piece of the crane outfit set, as well as the named weapon, the Harvest. The Harvest is likely going to be the last one, right? The Harvest named weapon is exclusively available to those who complete the Mooncake Festival. After completing it, it becomes obtainable through encounters with the Hoarder. Just generally? Oh, interesting. Harvest. Weapon damage increased by 20%. Rate of fire decreased by 18%. That's actually interesting. It's 20% on the... Actually, I'm just going to do this here. DPS table. How far behind is the 586 versus the D50? It's more than 20%, so this won't matter. I don't think so. Let me catch up as well. And hey there, first. It's the new named weapon. Yeah, that is the Harvest, as we said there. I guess indeed. We can. We'll definitely get this this outfit. I feel. You know, if you give me a white suit, I'm gonna take it. Am I ever? Did the Tommy Gun not already have a skin? I mean, this skin is new. I've never seen this skin before, but I want to check for a second as well. But first, let me catch up a little. Thanks for the 1 bits there. First, much appreciated. We'll spend that as well here. You will have, you know, a 1/1000th of that of that thing. Indeed, yeah, Mooncake does indeed run to October 1st. We're just reading through that as well here in this. I'm curious for a second. Should I actually make a base for the rifles and the shotguns and the MMRs and the pistols? Just a list that is comparing on base, because actually nowadays we care about that. So 586 Magnum is 190. Where is the D50? Is 220. So yeah, it's is this one divided by this one. So okay, it's a 16% difference. So although well on the D50, of course, you can have a talent on top and you can have determined. So yeah, the rate of fire doesn't really matter. 150, yeah. But yeah, it's weird. Then it just always is obtainable from then on from the hoarder. Then I'm guessing not even just for, or is this just during the event? Because I mean, this isn't the weapon worth anything really, honestly. Because you got to remember, like this taking this 20% kind of catching up to the D50. The D50 can of course have like a talent on top of it as well. Each day new projects are unlocked on the chain. Upon your next login, the upcoming project will be available for you to start. I'm guessing this isn't actually how it works. It's going to work like the other projects because this sounds as if you have to have consecutive login days, not just logging in on whatever day past the endpoint. I'm going to guess this is just their bad wording. Because this reads as you have to log in basically 5 of the days out of the like 14 available. That's not how any of these project chains have worked in the past. Every day, another one unlocks and you can just start at the end and you can just consecutively do them to just unlock one per day. Kind of like the challenges in global events. As soon as you win, the next one will become available. Yeah, so this isn't even consistent with what they said here upon your next login. All of them must be completed by October 1st, yeah. Will be stacked on various seasonal items from events past. The harvest name item, but only after it's unlocked. Oh, actually, is the hoarder again gonna have everything? That would be cool, actually, if they just have it multiple times. All of these are kind of at the end of the year. Because yeah, we had them like 2 months or like a month or 2 ago, and then we're gonna have him like now, and then in December again. But then they kind of, well, hopefully they'll also do something in like maybe like February and then something in like April. We'll see. But yeah, we now know more about the Mooncake event. As we... How many caches am I up to? 7,716 apparel caches. One of these days we're going to have like a 24-hour stream opening all these. So yeah, bundles 21. It's too bad that all of these are kind of too expensive. Like if this was like 10, I'd actually be okay buying it. I'm still gonna buy it because I'm me and I'm an idiot. Do as I say, not as I do. We're even gonna get the... I'm kind of curious actually because yeah, somebody said there's all already had a golden kind of skin. Although, is that just a Slayer? Not sure if this one already had a weapon skin. Oh yeah, actually we have these two. Yeah. We have the bunny and the bloom. Oh yeah, actually yeah, bloom of course was this season even. Because yeah, we have these two already. Actually, this fits kind of better even with that suit, but. Yeah, it's not a weapon type we ever use. It's not worth giving up 15 crit chance for the little bit of extra weapon damage that it does have. But we'll still get the skin because the completionist in me is a dick. And yeah, thank you all for supporting me with your subscriptions and such. Always much appreciated as we make stupid decisions over here. Thank you for enabling my stupid decisions. And yeah, annoyingly, one of the things is all of these as well are not actually like with some of these are outfits. These aren't outfits because they're not actually in the apparel system as outfits. So you have to go one by one. Just for now, at least they're all here at the top because they're new. But we're also going to save it as a loadout anyway. So, and then yeah, it was a backpack trophy. And I'm going to weapons. Oh, yeah, actually, I just want this marked guns. Let's go find that weapon skin. They have a decent amount of them. Either they mark it as a high-end or as a superior. Most of the newer skins are all high-ends. I missed that somewhere. This list is just too long. Actually, it will be at the very top because it will be a new one. So I missed it at the very start. It's not going to be exotic. Because none of the ones that they... Oh, there it is. Yeah. Just shiny. That's basically the gold one, but then silver. This is actually lazy on their part. It's basically the gold one, but then not. So where's the gold one actually? Here. It's literally just it's even like that thing on the stock. Is so this one's a little lazy. It's a different face, right? Or is it just because that one is cool? It's kind of trying to remember the features. No, it's oh no, this is yeah, this is kind of more of a female face. That was more of a male face. So okay, it's inspired by. I feel this is just, they want this to be like gangsters. I see this more as like a door-to-door salesman. Let's actually save this apparel as we, just, you know, if we are as a loadout. What was that? The calf skins, yeah, not the black. Well, actually, even the black market has a skin. Because the black market has that like black skin, this thing, the enduring, and yeah, the other. Actually, does the military have one? I'm not sure actually. The normal one does actually have a cool skin, because you have the. Actually, I know the military will not have one, otherwise it will be on it. But the normal has this blue skin. I don't remember actually from what this is, but yeah, the crystalline. Actually, this was from season. Because also I have it on second account where I don't buy exotic cosmetics, only the season tracks. Yeah, Mooncake. Mooncake, downtown east. I mean, yeah, Chinatown is kind of there, right? So makes sense. Is it actually in group or is it just do 4 activities? Just do 4 activities. Right? Actually, yeah, what is the weekly public parks? Oh, that's Coney's right here. Coney Manning. Yeah. It's not the worst. Is Manning invaded? Manning's invaded even. We can do the invaded Manning, maybe. Coney Manning. We'll likely go do that in a little bit. What's the daily? Grand Washington and Grand... Okay, so we'll be doing the daily likely as well. Roosevelt, legendary title. This is still going to be slots, right? For another day, so yeah, we'll leave the send for a different day. Oh yeah, actually, let's go check the vendors. Because we did have a vendor reset. I'm so used to actually on Tuesdays being on the afternoon, because I generally try to. I'm usually too curious about new stuff that I do want to jump in.
Thanks for making the deal.
So check the vendors real quick, and then gonna first go to the. I have a crit chance, crit damageable closer with blue, but the closer is not that useful, or really. Perfect spotter with a bad brand bonus when you're going for this brand bonus, especially now that armor on kill is just available as 1. And having to spend 1 to get to that second one is kind of a waste. Let's go check the vendors real quick. I'm actually... If Habsburg is on anything, I might spend a little of it. I'm actually also looking at damage mod for my hardcore character. Like if there's 10 sevens and stuff.
Nice to see you, Agent.
That's like enough for them at the very least. So, yeah. Have a start. I didn't check what the brands were. Group Electric. Let's have a look if anything is useful.
Want to take a look at what I got?
And Brazos here. Guys looking to make Brazos things. That's a status effect one. Status effect contractors. Well, it's still handy for newer players, just saying. Well, I mean, nowadays we don't use contractors really anymore, so. Not as much as we used to. Back in the heydays of high-end reds. Where Fox and contractors were the go-tos. Let's go check this vendor. Check the DZs and then we'll go up to New York and then we'll go start on doing the Mooncake event and the daily first and then going into the weekly. Yeah, let's go check the DZs real quick. Just to know what they're selling. Sometimes it is handy to know like if there's a TDI card and stuff on there. Well, becoming less and less important nowadays. Neither Gordon.
Guarding location nearby.
But I wanted to say you are great. Have a great day, sir. Well, thank you. Thank you for adding to my great day by saying I'm great and stroking my ego. But yeah, much appreciated for the kind words. And glad you like the content and more to come. Always more to come. Actually, today I was kind of...
You know you want to. So
Well, actually, no, yeah, so I totally forgot, of course, that actually we do have a clause out here. A crit chance 1, which, yeah, a headshot 1 is actually, you can do one thing with a headshot 1 if you make it red core, because it does actually land up as a piece you can slot in if you're not using Dodge City and you want to use Memento on the high-end turret drone, or high-end headhunter. Don't know why I went to third turn.
thanks for the trade.
But yeah, that's generally if we're going Memento, we're just going Hunter's Fury. So we just take that way out. Yeah, I was actually like at 1 o'clock-ish my time, thinking of like I had like an hour. I was like, maybe I'll jump in and just record actually a short about how to make YAL from purple gear, or YAL crafting parts from purple gear. But yeah, the servers were down and still. As they had a 2-hour extension. And yeah, I'm guessing there were no further patch notes or anything, right? It's literally just the event. Actually checking on Trello real quick. No, so no new notes there. Because yeah, they didn't also say there would be anything else.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Whatever last thing there, that's not that useful. I was work here, but yeah, I'm not gonna waste easy resources on that. I'll go check the New York vendors real quick as well, and then we'll come back and do the Mooncake event and get that thing. Do you recommend Plaza for the 50 determined build? Not generally. Dutch City is really nice in that slot. Or if you're doing it, because it kind of depends what there's 2 real ways of doing determined D50. One is with Hunter's Fury. And with Hunter's Fury, you either take the chest and the backpack being high-end or Memento. Or you do take the Hunter's Fury backpack and then you take Dodge City. But in both cases, like Dodge City is just a better fit for that one. But yeah, there is a setup. Like I should add that actually to the build showcase, but I generally just would at that point just go Hunter's Fury. It's really good. Kind of overlaps. Overlaps. Okay, 10-1 here. You just buy those for the hardcore, just to have a bunch of just filled up ones. Oh, the clan when there's a 10-7. I might join a open clan then. Grab a few of those 10-7s.
What can I do for you?
Because on my archive, just all of it is kind of low, so just stocking up on a ton, so we can also lose them when if we have to. Wait, what was the third brand there? Sokolov. So, no Habsburg, no. There was Brazos, but nothing else interesting. Yeah, let's take this back to DC and let's go get started on the Mooncake event. And yeah, if anybody's interested in joining me, let me know. One thing. Because I'm going to go do those activities, of course. With those activities as well, we're just going to capture something. It kind of overlaps with the daily.
Safe
Because the
area
daily
entered.
is also downtown east. Actually, this was downtown east, right? Yeah, for I misread it. But yeah, we'll capture something here and just donate, and then the Grand Washington get the daily in, and then go do the weekly, likely without invaded Manning for today, but likely one time this week we'll do it with actually doing the invasion part first, going and doing the invaded Manning. So, yeah, I'm just gonna grab now Heartbreaker.
Another agent has joined your
I'm
group.
sure. All right, Heartbreaker. I was going to say Heartbreaker tech tank, but that's not true. Actually, I'm not sure. Do you have a ongoing directive?
I repeat,
Is-
all
I'm not
security
sure.
guards must return to the perimeter.
Hey, agent.
Okay,
Take a look over
if you're
here.
willing to run that, we'll run 5 directives. Also, yeah, actually, we're gonna have no more guardians. We're gonna feel pretty weak for the start of it. I'm just gonna go a Blitz Rate Striker. Just the classic. Oh well, this is a chest striker, of course, but we're gonna turn it into an Obliterate Striker, and then also run Coyote. And I'm just gonna run Elmo. You know what? I feel it would be fitting for us to go hit that one. We actually hit Chinatown once. Yeah, let's go hit that one, and then we'll see if any activities spawn in, because we'll need to donate any somewhere anyway. Let me catch over here. And hey, the liquor. And yeah, liquor if you want. Like, whenever I say like, if anybody wants to join, then feel free to. If you have me already, to just join up. Yeah, Baguner, if you want to join as well. Do you have me on this account? I'm not sure if I have you
Another
already.
agent is now.
Otherwise, if you have your in-game name for me, then I can invite you. What did we? Oh, we're doing that other way. I'll do with this, guys. It's fighting somewhere there, something over there as well, because I'm getting lead rounds. No, okay. Just the same as there. Yeah, get you invited here. Oh, we have him there. Are you loaded up already, or is there it? So, try again. Oh yeah, I can jump into Discord and yeah. Oh, hop in there. And I look.
Another agent has joined your group.
How are you doing?
Yeah, good yourself.
Yeah, I'm pretty okay. I think I'm just public over there.
Okay,
Although I'm not sure why we're doing this.
I don't know.
Because yeah, it's not in the
I'll
right
follow
sound.
you.
Well, let's
I'll
just do
you're
it.
right,
Let's
yeah.
just complete it. I'm gonna guess they got
Yeah.
dragged into this one. That's some fights, man. I might either. I have to get some kills on elite hyenas anyway. I know. Either as well.
Agent down.
Get the hell away from there.
Switching in Jack. Yeah, no worries. We got Jane. It's more sometimes people are a little early and okay, that was the second wave already. Now let's get completion here, although I'm actually not gonna grab the Banny because that's something we just never really use. Oh yeah, let's go actually where we came for, which is the Red Dragon. So we'll get the daily in. Start with that. We'll likely just capture 2 control points just so we have enough spaces for this will work out while they're getting dragged over here. Because one reason I went around this way is I definitely don't want to be on that edge because on this edge we can probably eventually spawn camp them, but this will work out actually because they're acting as my decoys, pulling them kind of that way. Clear as much of the outside as I can. I'm trying to catch them.
Serious trauma detected.
Oh, there's stuff off the door there. I'll respawn in
Killed.
here.
An agent.
Enjoying the murder. Somebody has to. Somebody has to murder and then also enjoy it.
Needs assistance.
And so, spawn back in. Although actually I think, I don't know. One is still up.
For that area.
Come on, you fuckers.
Launching grenade. I'll give you cover. I'll give you cover.
I think you're better off respawning there, Liquor, if you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a revive hide, I think.
Oh, we have also stuff on
Immediate
this.
medical assistance needed.
We made a mess out of that one.
Agent incapacitated. Agent vital signs.
Yeah, let's actually reset that, and let's all go from one side, but yeah, because we got spread up there, and that made us easy murder for the enemies. So let's all link together and go from DUA and just go up that street, just so we can also shoot inside and stuff. Spreading out is not gonna work in our favor. It's more helps the enemies more than us.
What's traveling now?
Oh, neither Spindella. Let's see what else we do you think it's optimal? It kind of depends. For solo play, I can totally see that. Honestly, for solo, I'm not even against like Memento. not against going like tech tank. That's generally what I like run solo. In group settings, because the enemies also hit harder in group settings, so only 2 blues, or just, yeah, not having, like, your survivability is much more about using the cover system. If they're shooting at you, just take a moment reprieve and just... I think got aggroed by. That's actually in our favor. Well, let's start engaging.
An agent needs assistance.
I think something is behind this. That's what they're doing. Gonna fall back to deal with that. And just have stuff behind us.
Serious trauma detected.
Also kind of depends. Like, for instance, here we're on 5 directives. Fields, you can use a shield, but it costs you your kind of like your revive hive or your other skill. So, generally. But if you're, for instance, on the other one,
Immediate medical assistance needed.
respawn it.
Agent down.
Having to run back in wasn't gonna work there. But yeah, we had to clean the back, so. What can we do? But yeah, there's no like optimal. Because also it's gonna sway with if it's open world, if it's in, if it isn't.
Hostile broadcast picked up.
For instance, the missions, like, you know, kind of know where they're gonna spawn, so it becomes much more about just having the damage to deal with them as quickly as possible. It's interesting that they're getting... Oh, okay. That's why. So you kill that guy. It's interesting that they're getting pushed that way, but actually it's not that interesting. They're getting pushed that way because of these guys. It's gonna murder them, actually. Let's clean our backs. At an optimal range there.
Heavily armored hostile detected. An agent needs assistance.
But especially solo, I'm not against like putting some blues on there. Up to ending blue thing, like my preferred thing to do at up to that point, especially solo, is the tech tank. So even going 3 blues on the gear with the memento, with the artificer, just to have the full tech tank experience. And yeah, the open world definitely, like shown there as well. Yeah, making sure that, like, you know, adding a little bit to the damage end.
Hostile broadcast detected.
I know what's wrong. Readied up. Let's go and do the defense. Let's get it going.
Reinforcements en route.
It looks so weird.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
It's gonna take a little bit of getting used to. I was just looking for Guardian Mine. Which of course, yeah.
Be right.
Yeah, these kind of ranges you can just blink there. There's also a convoy coming in. Actually, we should have checked the map first. And with we, I mean me. And with me, I mean I.
Medic on the right.
Hostile flag convoy detected.
Oh, he's running upstairs. Actually, we also have the league, actually. Oh, watch out, one set up behind you guys, to your sides.
Vital signs critical.
Gonna try to get that. Who's there? Also, that one.
Agent out of action.
The guy will come and get me. He's gonna get me on there. Generally when someone goes out, you can just leave them up to the
Incoming
control point
hostiles
officer.
detected.
He's just behind me.
Agent down.
It's coming for you guys.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
I got you.
There, you will not rest somebody who's dead then, so I'll go for how much you there? Oh,
I'm reloading here.
An agent needs assistance.
convoy as well. Just need to clean up.
Okay.
Supply room access unlocked. Hostile
Oh, the
broadcast.
convoy
picked
just
up.
spawning for. Okay, the second wave is spawning all the way down there. That's fine.
Supply room access unlocked.
Engage them all the way back there, but there. Oh, must have. Oh yeah. Oh, we got completion here. No worries.
I'm getting eye strain out here.
She counted as the third activity.
Good to see you, Agent.
Uh,
We could really use your help.
this guy is enough for 3 people. If you guys donate here already for the daily, let's go capture one more and then donate there. Well, that's what we're gonna go do a mission in between. But let's just go capture it now. Hey, I got an exotic component there from the thingy. What am I flub on? Ceramics.
So can you donate to one thing if it's like, you know, how it's highlighted?
Low on resources.
It was like thick, you mean, or?
No, you know, when you're donating
Mm-hmm.
and it's highlighted green, that means that you're donating for everything. Is there any way to avoid that or not?
You can scroll down, so you can do separate
Oh, yeah.
separate
Okay.
ones, basically. Let's go capture. What's this? Let's go capture demolition sites. It's the easiest anyway. And yeah, we're not gonna call them in. Just to have ourselves a little surprise party for them when they come up from the sewers. And hey, Windsor. So builds from your command, not optimizer. I mean, with most builds, getting there most of the way is already like having the outline of it already there. That's most of the build already. And yeah, the optimization comes later. You know, when you the more SHDs you get under your belt and such, the easier it will become to just splurge a little. We'll need to deal... Actually, yeah, there's a named group out there. Let's go deal with them. Let's actually deal with this out here already. We're about to make the same mistake we made a second ago, which is just to let ourselves get all the ways around. Patrol got engaged. Oh, that's behind a wall anyway.
Hostile control point identified.
You want that mini tank gun? It's
Yeah.
it hurt. I think the control point kinda is mad at us.
Yeah. Everything's mad.
Serious trauma detected.
I should not push an elevator, but we need that minigun kind of silence there for a second.
Check the car.
Full convoy. Funny, two cars just behind each other.
Calm. I'm gonna go pick up the revive.
So usually we sneak up all the way up to here and then engage them, but then of course
Agent down.
Hey. Oh boy, mine.
Assistance.
we're kind of in the...
It was in the spawn door.
Yep.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
They're spawning upstairs still.
Another shot.
There's
like
one
that.
jumping down. Yeah, these ranges we can just blind fire.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Take less risk. Some patrol on the street also got aggroed there. My armor breaks are, yeah, a little permanent. Let's go deal with some of those guys out here, and then go and spawn camp the thing. I should have this. Yeah, let's go set up. So on this one, we can... You guys all go by the statue. I'll come in last.
Yeah.
They spawn basically on the other side of that big statue over there. Once everybody's gonna set up. Oh, then
Reinforcements incoming. Incoming hostiles detected.
it's one of the classic places to farm. 'Cause they all just spawn here. And we've basically set up a kill zone. And this is even easier than Navy Hill. Although Navy Hill is kind of The assault is a little bit easier, so that's usually what that gets farmed. And a demolition site. The defense is actually even easier. And it's like one of those places to not call them in beforehand. Actually, I did get the crane jacket there. I guess everybody else already had done bursts of it. And now we have to wait for a while till our allies get here. It just takes a moment. Now we're just gonna use that moment already to do some inventorying. Out of curiosity, what is being ran? Really sticking to that RNK, I see. Striker Shane. I'm going as well. Yeah. Rubber stuff.
Supply room access unlocked.
What is that? Just no idea. You can kind of get the same results out of, because the thing is, again, it's like the brand bonus. Like you can, because you have the chest skill, but you can have Grupo there and just a repair skill mod. That would give you the exact same amount of healing. Overall. Oh yeah, I still needed to donate. Let me do that.
We're running low on supplies.
There's some more food.
Babysit supplies.
So I need some. Let's go to Grand Washington, which will end the daily. So that doesn't mean groups will get double hollow point diamond? No. So actually, I wasn't gonna birthday point after. But it's actually better if maybe we just keep one ongoing. But then maybe Gunnar, if you keep the ongoing, and then because then you can have a go at it, and the amateur, if you want, you can swap to something else. The thing with ongoings is that you only get the ammo once. Now, of course, if you have two people can mark, so you do get a little bit more benefit, but it's basically generally one is enough. It's kind of like eclipses or FIs. There is some truth to it that like two are marking, so you'll get like the. But any enemy that is marked that dies, like you can mark more enemies, but any enemy that dies is only like marked once, basically. So one ongoing kind of doing it well is enough to kind of be more than enough to bypass that. I think. Also, I'm Gunner, even though I should swap to something. We'll give the 5 directives. Let's
You're right next to the Grand Washington
here.
Hotel.
Okay, here we go. That should get there.
Actually, I might go with let's.
service entrance.
Well, we have some firepower. Now little clips up there. Just to make it
Once
easier.
you're inside, find a way to the atrium.
Oh no, if you want, maybe you run that one and then amateur swapped off of it. Can give it a go.
Hostile radio intercepted.
We're under attack. It might be a diversion, so be ready.
Sure, not pulse much. I want to stop this. I don't need to. Be there.
Hostile radio intercepted.
I'm heading upstairs to the
Go
hostage.
eclipse.
Everybody, get to the atrium.
Take a second here, G.
Shit. Saints here.
Fix this to not be glass
I need a big
eclipse.
shot.
real unpleasant. We need to kill
I
this
do have the
asshole.
pieces for that. Yeah, I'll catch up, guys. And I'll just be just a fire pack. Because I can't have 2 skills active. Okay. Lightly waiting. Open up on those. And if you guys can, if you see somebody on fire, you prioritize them just to spread the fire right away. I'd rather usually have it be someone in the front so it's easy to hit.
He went all the way to the top floor. Take the stairs to the right
I
of
have
the
shock
elevators
rounds
and
there,
work your
but
way up.
they're of no use here. Yeah, my armors are completely bugged, but that's also fine. I don't need it. Yeah, go take the toilet loot here. Get that crate back there as well. So he just here. There's Cummins. Boom. Spawn on both sides, kind of. I should turn that fire into a sledge. First thing come out the door. Just murder them.
Serious trauma detected.
Yeah, actually, what was the thing that we even got? Oh, it's not that. Okay, we got the jacket already. You know what? I don't hate this jacket. We're gonna stay completely legitimate businessman or woman in this case. For now.
Then
I
take
just
them
found
out.
an ammo stockpile. I'm gonna detonate it.
Well, yeah, I still feel it's more of a house-to-house vacuum seller kind of suit.
It's a cheap.
Need to be cautious with who I'm setting on fire here, just to get them to come out, because
That's what you get, you dumb
sometimes they
sons
get
of
stuck
bitches.
in the back there.
Doing all right there, Kelso?
As long as I'm not breathing asbestos. That blast did a lot of damage.
Up we go. It's good to be eclipsing again. Last week, of course, was with Guardians, not much point to eclipsing.
Spread out! Look for survivors! This is fucking crazy!
Didn't catch anyone.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Usually one at least spawns on that door, but there's this time it ends. Let me get that crate down here. Their fire was just over and I set them alight again. But so happy it's out and then I was so happy it's not.
I'm on the roof, holding for backup.
I have eyes on you, Kelso.
You see Saint?
I don't know what he looks like, but there are plenty of hostiles up there.
Not for long.
Put some on the heavy to just keep him busy. And yeah, that key we picked up way earlier that gets used here to go into the side door here. Get ourselves a little bit of extra loot. Here we have the control point buff. Actually, this rain will help us out. Their vision range is severely reduced with some rain.
Glad you made it.
Ours not as much, of course. So here, let's go and get set up and get to murdering. We have lightning. Very, very frightening. That was a good spread there. Somebody help me out with a quick kill. And they spawn on the right there as well. I think I fat-fingered Q for a second there. Maybe on the left. I'm gonna sledge him up. Make him a little easier. Expecting the boss to spawn in a second, and yes, here's that range. Gonna sledge him. We can finish off the boss because that actually makes it the last wave. Get a sledge on him. Easy. You'll be an easy kill. Again. There's one thing that happens here always with randoms is they leave the buzz up for way too long. And then it's just wave after wave. Although, of course, it can be maybe better for loot. But
Eleanor? Your mom said this.
but also you can just finish the fight and go get more loot.
Who are you? What's going on?
She's in shock. I'll bring her down when she's safe. Let's meet at the theater later.
Heads up, you've got hostiles flooding into the
Oh,
building
yeah,
from the
that
street.
I'm going so.
Get down there and take care of them.
Those will
I
get
got Eleanor.
overwritten, but I can use it for one fire real quick. Okay. Actually, after this, do you guys have a preference? We can either go do a weekly or go and do the league. I totally forgot about the league. Don't know if you guys done the league yet.
I think I've completed mine. Yeah.
I mean, I've completed mine, but I usually do them double,
Oh,
basically.
you do it twice too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm easy.
Vital
It's also
signs
still
critical.
pretty easy levels. Our old enemy, the door. Even though we killed it, it still doesn't open. Until a few seconds later. There we go. Because that's really our
These are
greatest
Odessa on the
enemy.
I'll patch her in.
A door.
Odessa? Kelso has some news for you.
We got Eleanor. Is she okay? She's okay. I'm bringing
The
her
division's most wanted. The door.
Yeah. Fight hyenas, fight outcast, fight black tusk, and fight a door. Yeah, if you guys are up for, let's move into go do the league. I'll be kind of some quick levels and some just quick shooting. Actually, what was the league again? Because yeah, I'm already on 63 out of 60, but yeah, I do complete them double. Much more just me being a completionist than actually something useful.
Ah, yes, that's right.
But yeah, it was Space Admin, DCD, and then DARPA, and then Liberty. Yeah, let's go start with Space Admin in a sec. How many caches are we on? So we're gonna get cleaned up first because I'm on 11 caches already. So let's go do that first. SHT Kryptonite, exactly. It's bulletproof. I mean, actually, it makes kind of sense a thick door being that powerful if like in this world, even some like billboard kind of stuff and just like store signage is enough to stop bullets, then a door will stop all the bullets. I feel I don't know where I read it, but I think it was like on Discord or on Reddit or something, but somebody was just like, you know what, it makes much more sense that we're all just airsofting, basically. If you actually take that as the thing, then also, you know, Keener not being dead makes sense, and then also us hiding behind like just flimsy stuff and not getting killed makes sense. It's we're just all airsoft aficionados, and we're just on different teams. We're just role playing. And then yeah, let's once we're all cleaned up, let's go do start with Space Admin, then the DCD, then do DARPA, and then Liberty. And for the leagues, we're gonna do it without directives. Also means as well, if you want to run something else, feel free to. Because with the league stuff, we don't need. So we're already in the sense, and basically, yeah. I mean, that also, that was my old theory of just like, the first time we went into Descent, whenever we came out, we didn't come out. We just thought we came out. Then if you take it like that, then it makes a lot of sense of just like, you know, returning and stuff like that. It's just the sim trying to make sense in some way. You know, the very first time we went into the sun, that was it. We never came out. We're just still in there. But we'll believe we're not. So she can say, yeah, sounds good. And I'll be eclipsing. Let's see about landing my shots. Yeah, once we're all here, we'll get her going. Number of bullets required. Oh yeah. Well, also yeah, stuff like, because you know, if you were to take cover behind Like even this is like concrete, but like, let's say this doesn't stop bullets. This is like 2 pieces of sheet metal. It's not even 2, it's 1. It's 1 piece of sheet metal. Like there's no... Is actually a snitch there?
Hostile control point nearby.
Yeah, I was just going to. They just needed some flimsy cover to talk about. Oh yeah, let's get in here. Yeah, I can see him through the wall usually there. So. We've likely put him on cooldown somewhere as we were running around downtown east.
If we want to get Isaac back online across the
And
country,
ourselves.
we need to reconnect the local system to the satellite network. We should be able to do that at the NOAA headquarters building.
Get to the control room. I can walk you through the process from there.
Wait, what? Oh, those are outside the mission.
The control room is at
Wait,
the
there's
top
a
of
way
the
over the
atrium.
wall there?
What?
Huh. Or how did they get in? Oh, we can just push forward now.
Hostile radio intercepted.
It's the division! Sound the alarm!
You know, I feel this is... I still need to, at some point, use that as a beat drop. That would be, you know, just a good fit for some EDM music. Just, it's the division, sound the alarm, and then just the beat drops. Because there's also a bunch of those, like, it's the division, so fucking kill them. I'm gonna jump into my... Jump late. I'm upstairs already.
Need a body back. Don't need a hole.
Heads up. I'm seeing hostile movement on the roof.
You know, the damage stats the Guardian gave, like in the... we never really tested it. The thing with it as well, so Guardians, Golden Bullet, Polarity, all of those, they're not a fixed value.
I've sent the coordinates for the dishes through Isaac. It shouldn't
That
take
means
too
that
long to
it's
align them.
exceptionally hard to
Still gonna
actually
have to adjust each
make...
dish, but this will speed up the
Like every
process.
other, if you just have your damage numbers up, every shot is basically a different number. And that means that, yeah, you can't really
Agent down.
make heads or tails of it unless you really like spend a ton of time on it, because it's going to be a range of something.
I don't know why I died.
No, it's okay. You got kind of surrounded there.
Satellites aligned and clear for transmission. Signal is insufficient.
So far, so good. Now we just gotta find a transmitter to boost the signal.
That's also whenever, like, even I tried a little bit, but I gave up pretty quick. It's
Serious trauma detected.
like, for instance, in comparison to like Hollywood's explosion and stuff. Like, I've done a video on that one specifically, and that is like consistent. You get the same numbers over and over again, so you can kind of make sense of it if you just do it enough. But yeah, all the other ones that add to like weapon damage, they're just, well, that affect the damage of a weapon. No, not just per se weapon damage. They're just random. They're just all over the place. I've been using second watching this makes me want to try Eclipse. That fire spreading is crazy. Yeah, although here, so we're doing the League, so we're on hard. Eclipse works extra good on lower difficulties, where it can, where it's like OP against enemies. I definitely like it on heroic as well, though. But you have to kind of learn to use it. So I'm basically an Eclipse main, honestly. If we're gonna go like, you know, what build have I used the most? It's like Eclipse. And that means that I kind of know it well. So just to, not to just humble brag, but also just to set expectations. Because I know basically here in this mission where everything is gonna spawn and stuff. That makes it look a little bit better than it honestly is. For instance, as well, when I went that away, where I'm kind of staying back here is to deal with this enemy. You know, we're gonna beat all that anyway before the second part starts. So I'll start the thingy. If I can send the cam from here. But it's definitely worth trying, and yeah, if you're you are indeed on the YouTube side, I have a build showcase about this on how to put it. I have also a masterclass. The masterclass is a little bit older now, so it's not perfectly correct anymore. Just because a few things changed as we got new brands and stuff. Still mostly correct though, but yeah, the gameplay of that is still worth checking out. But yeah, definitely try out an Eclipse at the very least once in your life. Might not be your cup of tea, but then at least you know. At least you know, like, this tea, not this tea. I like other tea. And then that's one of the things as well with version is yeah, there is actually a little build variety there if you are interested in going down those paths. Not to be able to determine this out. So yeah, you can definitely, if you have enough data, you can kind of, well, even more so, what you can do is kind of determine what range it is in, and then just like have a build that has basically no weapon damage and just total weapon damage. And then if the variance there is, you know, bigger, then you know it's likely weapon damage and stuff like that. There is testing ways like that, but with it having variance, it means that it is a, like, nobody's interested in per se doing it. We've been trying to, well, not, I'm not part of that, but others have been trying to badger the devs to exactly say, because they give us, when Project Resolve got introduced, they did give us, like, they've increased it from this much to this much, but not of what it is. So some people were badgering them to try to get that information out of them, but partially as well, the thing is, it's, you know, it doesn't per se matter which one it is, because it's, all of them are so, it's just such big buffs that, like, trying to optimize for it would not per se be a big difference. Because we all already kind of go full red anyway. Like, yeah, if we would know if it is total weapon damage, maybe we give up the total weapon damage talents or something, because we know. But generally what we do is just run full reds anyway. But yeah, I've tried here and there, but yeah, the variance, trying to lock down what the variance exactly is already, you know, annoying as hell. And then trying to, from there, lock it down onto a single stat would just be a lot of work.
Connect it to the rest of the facility. Then we can link up with the division satellites.
How you feel about the harvest pistol? I wish it was a D50 or an M9. Actually, if they put it on a D50, it would have maybe made more sense in the current, like, metas that we use.
Agent, are you all right? Sounds like
It being a Magnum. So the Magnum is like 6. We kind of checked it before the stream, or like at the start of the stream. The Magnum is 16% behind the the D50, but then of course that's the talent already as well, because yeah, it gives 20% weapon damage, which is not enough to kind of even get that high. We have to kind of check it, because them saying just it is weapon damage does not mean it is weapon damage. It might just be an amplifier or something. But yeah, it being 20% weapon damage, that's like barely anything. It will be basically completely useless in how we use builds anyway at the moment. Partially as well, just like the D50s that we use are determined. So. Like you can't have that talent plus determined. But yeah, it is likely just gonna suck. But that's also okay, because keep in mind that likely this will be another event item going onto the hoarder, and likely the hoarder should actually check if the hoarder already has all of the special items again. I haven't actually checked them. Okay, see, amateur indeed going for the crates. Let's go join him.
I went the wrong way.
That's okay. I'll open the door for you. You can come through that door. Yeah, it's you have to go down the corridor.
I did this myself solo, and I did do it. I did go this way.
Yeah, you know, if you can pass out, that's out. Because yeah, we have a key chest up here that we can get. So for the Acustas, sometimes we do check this even on hard. Yeah, next up, a DCD. That was also the challenging one, I think. Or actually, DCD's invaded. Toggle it. Yeah, that one's the challenging one. Let's go get that up there. Yeah. Indeed. Yeah, bandit is basically the part of it is as well, like the damages are so big. Like for instance, at least for like Hollywood, I was kind of interested in what did affect it and not. So that's kind of why I started my investigation into that. With the other ones, it's just, you know, weapon go brr. And we just use it. Yeah. Which is ready. Let's go set a time over here as well. We have 20 minutes, which is
Looks like they're coming from
basically
the
10 minutes too
complex.
much.
Whatever's happening over there, we need to shut it down.
That's my first cam as that guy walks away.
Take the pain! And I'll let you in.
Hive's pretty good at dealing with waves like that. Oh, we saw something out there. Got him.
Active terminal detected.
Yeah, watch out. Those guys are gonna
Isaac into that
stop
terminal and get us some
spawn
intel.
right on top of you. I should think the trigger point is here. Oh, they spawn here. There you go. You guys go back up and yeah, deal with that and as is, we're breaking mission triggers. And once they hit the button up there, I can open this.
Connection established. DCD data stream enabled.
Alright, let's see what we
Get
got.
that key chest.
An active lab on the
Isn't
north
an
side,
exotic
close
there,
to you.
so
Your first priority should be to shut that down.
it's a run preservation.
Looks like the best way to take the lab offline is the decontamination.
Oh yeah, that can be neat.
That's just a
But yeah, it's
fancy
not going to
way
be
of saying everything gets
it's not going to be a
sterilized.
replacement
Isaac's
for
not
anything
detecting
like
the gas needed for the
that.
decon
as
process.
well.
They must have disabled the line.
Hit the main fuel line in the
But also, it's going to
basement.
be an item that will likely be limitedly available, so it's better that it's not too good. It's much more just, you know, something collectible-y. It might also be available at sub-level, kind of in the same way that the O'Carroll is available at levels below 40. So it might actually be good for, you know, when you get a hoarder while leveling. Kind of depends as well if it's only during this event, and also if during this event we also have the chill out and stuff. That'd be actually cool.
The decontamination protocol
I
can be
actually have
initiated
to
from a
go check
panel in
that
the
at some
lab
point.
above you. Stay put
And
once
here,
you pull the
let's
trigger
skip
and
the
you should be
fight.
safe. Top floor, you can't miss it.
We'll
It's right in the
just go
middle of
into
the
the
lab.
control room.
Virus samples detected.
I'll have to wait for us all to be here. So yeah, and that's it's good to actually. You guys need to be a little bit further away from that door for when Archer gets in here, because we're actually at the door. It's too close.
I guess you could call that
The
clean.
zone doesn't extend all the way to the door, weirdly. You can generally check if your timer is green. That's usually the actual like test that gives it away.
You should be able to access the morgue at the far end of the West Wing construction site. If they haven't been disposing of the corpses properly, we could have another outbreak on our hands.
Jumping up there. Clip's pretty good for these leak stuffs.
An agent needs assistance.
Oh, they. That was
The outcasts are using blood from an asymptomatic carrier.
At
Someone
their
who's
own
infected but
hand.
doesn't show symptoms. If I'm right, they're
At least
weaponizing
according to
green
the game.
poison and turning it loose on the city. Destroy anything that might be contaminated.
Double heavy here. Well, my fire does not do much against the heavies. It does. I'm survivalist, and it will give a 10% debuff to them. Also, if they
Emily
die
is the
close
head of the
enough to the
outcasts. If
enemies,
she's an asymptomatic carrier, they've got an endless supply of the virus to
they
play
get
with.
set on fire.
Agent, your route out is going to take you into the DCD research library.
Hey,
And
while
that's
you're
the
in
biggest
there,
weak point
do
of
me a
Eclipse.
favor.
That's also why
Recover
generally I
everything
run
you
it
can on
only in
broad spectrum
groups.
antivirus.
Warhounds, heavies, stuff like that, mini tanks. Stuff that doesn't burn. It's always painful to deal with.
You sucker!
I'm gonna rush ahead. Because we have the laptop here at the end, of course, and my allies will quickly get everything back there. No, that's gonna spawn there in a second. That's the handiness of knowing all the spawns. Which, I mean, everybody can learn over a time. There's one important thing here.
DCD's data
I mean, if you
analysis
really
lab
want to
is
get
just
your time,
ahead.
which we're not
See
going to
what
get
data
here
you can
per
grab at
se,
Kelso.
is yeah, that we want to
Data
hit that
transfer
button as
initiated.
soon as possible. As that starts the other timer, which we're bound to anyway. Now, here we actually have a ton of time. I think not actually. Yeah, let's go loot this. That was the last wave. We'll have to wait 30 seconds here. Might as well just get this loot and just go and no, we have to just stand here and go. Hope we at some point we get a red watch. Nothing more is gonna spawn here. Look, we're just waiting for that door to be
Tech
openable.
transfer completed.
Just
You're clear to get out of there. With the lab and samples destroyed, I don't think the outcasts are going to be able to do much else from here.
Thanks for getting me that data to play with.
Here they come.
oh yeah.
Be careful.
Although the thing is solo, you can use firewall, the flamethrower specialization. You get 20% burn duration. That is actually, if I were to run this solo. So for instance, some people run it solo on challenging with 5 directives. There, for instance, I would actually go with that, and then also go with capacitor. Because the capacitor does do decent damage, especially if you detox it. Because that 20% extra fire duration makes it so that you can actually kill elites. It's just enough to go from like elites being left on like a tiny sliver to the elites actually dying. And that helps kind of a lot. Hey, her door stayed open. And it's the room the boss was in. Just because normally this closes, but yeah, it's literally just nothing in here. Just, I mean, I'd be pretty pissed as well if that was just my accommodations for forever. Yeah, let's take us out to, let's go do DARPA first, and then we'll finish with Liberty. Star. Which door? Let's have a listen. Well, yeah, no, it's more the flamethrower is there, just that 20% burn duration is kind of nice. Also, when you set, when you get armor broken and you set enemies next to you on fire, that scales with, and that can also spread. So when you get armor broken, is it some actually who isn't ineligible? Oh, I don't know. I've never done the normal version on this character, but that's fine. You still get credit for the league at least. Yeah, I should grab a gem repulse already for in here, and yeah, let's go and do ourselves DARPA.
The bioreactor is deep in the DARPA labs. This time, they know you're coming, and they know where you're headed. So be ready for anything.
Generally, my thing is more, I just don't run Eclipse solo. Eclipse to me is always a group thing, and especially a mission group thing. Because especially a mission where you kind of, like, I know in a second they're going to spawn there. My chem is already there, and their face is already on fire. For when they spawn.
Echo 2, this is Brenner. Where are we at on the charges?
Set, but not
We're in the open world as well. You can kind
You're
of
not
know
alone
with some
down
things,
there.
but with some things it is random. Here in this mission as well, some parts are random. Getting fragile. Times that having some bad lucks, then yeah, it sometimes goes like that. Sometimes you get it several times in a row, especially if you're joining others, and especially as well if you're dying and respawning or dying and getting revived. That's usually the points where it breaks. But also, yeah, just sometimes just joining
Keep
other
your eyes open.
it breaks.
System
Yeah,
reactivated.
let's make sure that we hit both sides.
Assault drones detected.
So some people on the left, some people on the right.
Hostile striker drone detected. Active power terminal detected.
Get Isaac close enough, and let's see if we can shut that power down.
Oh, and I did tasty.
Commencing shutdown. Remain nearby.
Thanks for the raids. Much
Assault
appreciate
drones
it.
detected.
So you being online, Maybe a shout out there. But yeah, I hope you had some fun.
Drones detected.
I'll jam this one. Oh, we have one enemy behind
Raid
us.
succeeded. Shutdown halted. Power terminal deactivated. Power shutdown complete.
That should stop those drones.
Yes, over here we're doing some leagues. We did the daily, we did the mooncake event.
Hostiles eliminated.
I wonder if they actually
Get going.
have some
We've
control
gotta
over
secure
that.
that
It's
bioreactor.
interesting that, you know, those overlapped. But yeah, welcome all raiders as well. So, trying to keep up with my allies here.
Talk to me, Echo 2.
Almost there, but we need to get everything exactly right. This is fragile equipment.
I'm gonna actually go to the side here and get the shock rounds.
We can.
And I have this mission more than any is kind of ingrained into me. A long time ago, there was an 18-minute version of this on Heroic that you had to do. And that was also before Eclipse existed, or was in the season that Eclipse came out, but we didn't know Eclipse yet really, so we're... Back then as well, Striker wasn't what it is today, so we're doing it with glass reds on Heroic, trying to get 18 minutes. And yeah, as you can imagine, that is... that can get painful. Yeah, back then leagues were kind of cooler, honestly. I like those leagues a lot better than the current ones, but the current ones are so.
that reactor is over my dead body.
We can arrange that, sir.
System curtailed. System restored.
So I'm trying to catch up on some of
Lockdown
this.
enacted. All entrances sealed.
If I'm reading
Damage
these
will cause
schematics
damage, skill
right,
damage will
you
cause
should
the
be
fire
able to get
surge.
through the vents.
Alright. I mean, yeah, that is true. But then you have it as a tool for with the capacitor to do some damage, because yeah, you can, especially on solo scaling, you can kill most things with the capacitor, even on a full yellow. Because also here as well, like my fire cam is grade 25. That's kind of causing the same issue here and there. Gonna wait for everybody to catch up. Just wanna rush in solo.
Go, go, go! Get it on the barge!
And then here on Heroic, you always have 3 heavies spawning with 4 man. That was always... Also back then, they fixed that somewhat. They now usually always come out the doors, but in the past they would not. And that would just be a wasted run at that point. We just have to reset. We did that a lot. Kill armor breaks and really on specs and
Helipad is secure.
yeah, memento as well can
Where's my
kind of cause it.
bioreactor?
Regen can kind of make it happen more often than it is.
Command, we have
But
division here. Engage
at least to me, I feel it's still always manageable, just because yeah, you can reset it by going to safe spaces, going to safe houses, going to
These tunnels don't seem to be
shared
on
space.
any
Well, not
plans.
safe space, but going to
You're on
shared
your own for
space.
now.
But it's not always handy. It is an annoyance. But yeah, the price we pay for 25 XP. 25% more XP. I would love for them indeed to someday come out and go like, hey, we fixed it. Oh, okay. From proccing sometimes, yeah. Bounce it off the ceiling there just to get up there. 100% bleed.
Gate control located.
The lever.
Gate jammed.
oldest joke there is always Isaac go that the gate is jammed, and I go the gate is peanut butter. Because we make ourselves a peanut butter and jelly gate.
Freight loader detected. Loading freight
I was
elevator.
just waiting for that as well.
Any units in proximity, move in. Everyone else, get to the helipad.
Where's this guy? Oh, there. Should have just jammed, actually. Run through as that's the last way.
Get your gear in order. Brenner knows you're moving to the helipad, and he's prepared.
Reloads and stuff. The next round in the chamber stays there around like rock and roll has been like working since like the last patch, like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, they reverted their what they had changed. Because actually, I haven't heard anything out of the like people exploiting it in PvP and stuff, which was their concern originally.
We need
Like,
to make sure they can't get air support in here.
although yeah, that's like conjecture, but there's otherwise reloads and stuff now. Okay.
Automated turrets detected.
Other exploity stuff, or is it just bugging us? Because I haven't noticed per se anything weird. It's kind of just gone back to how it was. Yeah, make sure to kill the turrets if you guys can.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
That opens up my ability to run around like an idiot. Let me spawn there next. Let's make that a sledge. Let's make that a sledge. And then just finish off the boss right away because it's no longer immune nowadays as well. It used to be immune during that phase. And I just need to deal with these waves. Kind of staying back here because I'm gonna push the button. Well, do the flare in a sec.
Good work. Now pop that flare.
Roger.
And
We're on the
then,
way.
like, just under 11 it's gonna be. Because this is like 22 seconds, I think. Let me catch up on some of this. It's always in there. Come on. Director sometimes fuck up a lot, and otherwise reloading with slows it down. It's quite specific. What do you mean that you're just always reloading from 0? Because I was always with the directive. Like anything that is magazine fed is horrendous with that directive. You always reload from 0. That was always like that. Or is it something else? Yeah, let's take it out of here. So just grabbing some of those last things. Still have Liberty to do. Let's go do that. So, do the full cycle.
Safe area
Instantly
detected.
reload after a shot. After each reload you lose. after. I mean, you're gonna lose actually the entire mag. So if you just shoot once and reload, you're gonna lose all 4 of that mag, and then it's gonna reload from 0 to full. That's the intention of like that's how the directive works. Because you lose the entirety of the mag, and then like it always reloads from 0, which is kind of annoying, like the way they've said it. So. Oh, without directive. Okay. No, I haven't used 1886 much with that. So I just generally just use it on the head on the tech tank, which has a ton of weapon handling anyway. It's barely notice. I would barely notice that. So did you say in any of that it was without the directive? Because we were talking about the directive a second ago, weren't we? Oh, there is also I thought you were mentioning the directive. Speaking of directives, we're gonna take all of these off and go to hard. So I'm gonna keep the jammer pulse. And then yeah, on this towards the end, actually, what does this character have that as technician? I mean, just the tech tanks, right? Yeah, just the tech tanks. Really. Because I'll do the Faradaying part for us. Time if I had done so it's really nice. Okay, yeah, I'll try that actually. I haven't. Or well, I generally like don't pay attention to the mag.
Agent, Black Tusk just arrived.
But does it, so it basically just drops an extra round then, right? That's what you
They
mean.
haven't spotted me yet, but there's no way I can take these guys alone. We need to get to Liberty Island to take
Oh well, like you lose an extra. You lose one round more than you should.
terminal and secure a vessel. Ideally, the ferry I'm currently on.
Now, 4-man, the last wave is going to spawn there.
Agent down.
What? No.
Sledge this whole way. That game landed weird. I'm gonna run through this.
Intercepting enemy comms.
Explosive set.
It's weird actually having 2 skills as a clips. I'm so used to just always having the cool skills on. Hoping for the next season we're gonna go back to the others one with the skill issues.
But we're running out of time. I'm on the remaining ferry, but we need to secure it and get it up and running.
And that's sledgy. It's annoying that I shocked him because he needs to go through the entire shock and then through his entire animation and then he
Get
gets
those explosives ready
poisoned.
and move it. We're not leaving a single vessel behind.
Agent, you have to disable those explosives.
Explosives detected. System disrupted. System reactivated. Explosives detected.
Onward and upward. He's gonna go through that.
Explosives disarmed.
Through the wall there. So keep him busy for a second.
Shit. Black Tusk are closing in on me on the upper deck. I won't be able to stay here much
Check
longer.
there. Door being open means that, yeah, all of the
Agent spotted on the upper deck.
actual things are dead.
get this ferry on a course to Liberty Island.
Gotta admit, can't wait to finally kick Keener's ass.
Oh, shit. Into cutscene and
Incoming
click there. Went off the thing. That's not.
Unknown network detected.
Let's go get that.
Signals coming from below the statue.
Let's go get Keener and totally, absolutely kill him, of course.
Welcome to Liberty Island, agents.
Need
I
the
see the
keys
division
there.
really went out of their way to give me their tired.
Well, yeah, we're not gonna go for the secret room here.
Keener. He's tapped into our comms.
Foreman, do we get Avis here?
Ignore
Or with Mark? I don't
You know what your objective is.
Last week.
Neutralizing the last EMP.
No.
Keener is fucked, sir. All right, prepare
Because
for a
I'm
full
heroic to
assault.
get a bunch
All
of
units,
Avis
move
here.
in.
And it is actually
Black Tusk
a
haven't arrived in New York by coincidence.
fight that
They're
kind
here
of
to get Keener. But
needs some attention. Now grab some shotguns here already.
Also is the million-dollar question.
God damn you, Keener. Agent, I'm going radio silent for now. We don't want to telegraph our intentions to this fucking
Get the
eavesdropper.
shotguns here.
Just don't listen to what he says.
And they didn't blow them up.
He will try to manipulate you.
Those are handy
Kelso
against the
out.
drones in the next one.
What's your status? We've spotted division on the island, but we're all set over here to receive the package. Deploy the
chopper.
Razorback.
System curtailed.
Boy, the Razorback,
System
you say.
restored.
Still remember the very first time doing Liberty with Lonnie, knowing what a Razorback is and you know what it is.
The
So
Razorback is
like,
ready
what
to
a
go, sir.
Razorback? But of course, it's kind of more of like a story mode Razorback. So.
Disable the Razorback, but it will indirectly benefit your
So
opponent.
before I literally gets to 5 and it's like back to 4. Oh, okay.
Sir, the division are approaching
Okay,
the Razorback.
that's actually interesting.
Do not allow the Razorback to be
I
compromised.
shouldn't have jammed there
We're
as
using drones to locate and
thinking
neutralize
and
Keener.
paying
Defend it.
attention.
Razorback detected. Weak points detected.
I'll jam them in a second.
Reinforcements are on their way.
Yeah, focus the Razorback out of here.
Points
Oh, there's a heavy
detected.
there.
Razorback terminal detected.
On the way.
Sending reinforcements.
An agent needs assistance.
Cam audio is broken.
Weak points detected.
And I'll murder the Razorback right away.
Weak points detected.
So the drones die as well.
Razorback disabled.
Sir, the Razorback is offline.
That's just fucking great.
Impressive work, Agent.
It's kind of
I can see why they trusted you to carry out this op. You
Right,
should come by the
Keener.
booth so we can have a more personal conversation. You know, the front entrance is
I'm gonna
inaccessible at the
go-
moment, but there's a service entrance around the back. You'll figure it out.
right there.
All remaining units, initiate a final assault. Deploy
The reason
everything
is to
we have
Faraday.
southwest of the
I
monument.
think Gun is
Understand?
also a
Copy
tech tank,
that,
but
sir.
I'm not sure if he knows the mechanic here. But yeah, we're
Last
gonna
one, sir.
Just
I'm
do
gonna
it.
dust out my hive.
Marauder class quadcopter detected.
This will give us Faraday if we're all in range. So make sure there's a blue line going to you. So be close enough to that. Or put out your own hive. You can do that as well. At least if you're a technician. And then here we can stack on that guy already if you're striker.
Control of the Marauder.
Which I'm not. I'm gonna just stack on those guys. But yeah, that prevents us from getting shocked there. I'm gonna use that later on as well against Keener.
Sir, the Warhounds. They've been hacked.
Do something about it then.
We've tried, sir. Signal's jammed. There's no way to retrieve them.
God damn it.
So that trick kind of saves you a bunch of time. I'm actually load the build correctly. So I have the shield. Although actually, I'm gonna replace the shield in a second. Put some sharp rounds in here. And yeah, let's go see what Keener's plan is. This fire goes back to the 3. Oh, okay. Guess you haven't been using 1886 as much.
Just a little further.
Keep my shield tool all down here. Because sometimes you still get rogues. You shouldn't get rogues in League, but you still sometimes do. But that would happen here. We didn't. Push button, and indeed, if we get some turrets out, only we'll grab a turret.
Data purge initiated.
And put it here because I'm actually going to use this for its intended purpose. Maybe not intended purpose. But I'm going to take a quick buy break because I kind of need that. But basically, having our shields out, we all kind of, if we all kind of bunch up over here in the back, all of the skills are going to land where the turret and stuff is. So generally, we want to be all in the back here.
Rogue Stinger Hive detected.
But I'll be right back.
Rogue Striker Drone detected. Rogue Explosive Seeker Mine detected.
What's your objective, Agent? What are you doing here? Do you really trust the people you work for? Do you even trust yourself? Who can you trust?
That's the smart thing to do there. Just if you kind of come stand with us, because you're getting hit by those things because you're kind of like out there, the turrets aren't getting them. But if we're all kind of out here, it just the turrets get everything. It's like the easy way. Doesn't want to target that. Let's just target it ourselves. Because you can do jammer pulses and stuff here, but you know.
Systems rebooted. Initiate final sequence.
Final sequence?
And then yeah, for this fight, make sure there is a nice. Okay.
System reactivated.
But then yeah, here we want to swap to having. If you want, you can keep the Artificer. I'm gonna go shield plus remote pulse. And for the rest as well, we don't want to have revive hives per se here out here. So we get a chance to replace them.
The launch of that missile agent. And
although yeah, we're gonna kill him fast enough because he's on hard. On heroic, you would want to replace revive hives and stuff. Because if he gets his hack off, he has a special hack, and that kind of.
You guessed it. There's an eclipse payload.
Turns whatever you have into a damaging version.
Rogue assault turret detected. Rogue sniper turret
Yeah,
detected.
To some of this.
Rogue striker drone detected.
Press reload very quickly after shooting. Ah, interesting.
You're such a waste of skill.
That would also kind of likely explain it why I wouldn't know it.
It's tragic. I don't think you understand. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing it
because I either hit empty or I like.
All I ask is for you to open your
like mind. I don't like fire and then I
Rogue incinerator turret detected. Rogue Stinger
I was
Hive
saying,
detected.
and once Keener spawns, we're gonna actually just rush to where he is, like in the front. I'm gonna toss out my remote pulse, which will act as a Faraday. Hey, this thing isn't disappearing, by the way.
This
Or
payload
did
will push
I
the
not see it?
reset button on
Did
the
I miss it?
entire
Not
city.
disappearing.
A fresh start. We share that common goal. I'm just expediting
Has this
the
disappeared for
process.
you guys at all?
No, it's
Yeah.
visible now.
Yeah, okay. Maybe do.
I've had it happen where it does disappear when you.
Oh yeah, we had it like last week a bunch. It disappeared for okay. So maybe we're just getting lucky here. Or at least I am.
Artillery turret detected.
So yeah, after this part, we're just gonna rush to just underneath where Keener is. And just make sure that you're close enough to my skill or put out your own if you are a technician.
You have no idea what you have just done.
Enough!
Rogue. Contaminated area.
We know that. Because on heroic, sometimes he makes it down, so you do want to have skills that he can't really turn hostile. Because the Artificer can still turn into Stinger. And yeah, while we're here, there's the net. Maybe never seen it with maybe coming in from Toasty stream. This wall isn't real, as we can just pace through it, and then as well we can just look through the world, and you can see behind the scenes. There's also actually here that a spot where we can fall out of the world completely, but it's always a little bit annoying to get into. So yeah, we won't do that now, but yeah, you can't fall all the way down if you've never never done that, but at least you can have a peek around under behind the scene. Yeah, no worries, Stacy, and thanks for the raid once again, and catch you around. And you too, Pamek. Have a good night. Yeah, let's go get cleaned up. What is the target that's in New York? I didn't even look. Because likely what we'll go do, if you guys are up for it, is actually I'll take us to take us back to DC. Whatever you guys are up for it, we'll go do a weekly, which is doing both the conies, manning, and then likely some black dust bounties or stuff like that. We'll need some black dust after. So we'll grab some sugary drinks.
Area entered.
And yeah, first let's get cleaned up here.
Agent, good to be seeing you.
Pop our caches. And especially when doing the league, doing the Faraday there, it's kind of handy to keep us from getting shocked on both the Marauder fight and Keener fight. Like that's a handy trick to always know. But yeah, you need to be technician for that, and then remote pulse is a skill that even if hacked does not do damage to us. But yeah, you can also just do it with your hive and stuff. Gonna go back to Eclipse and we'll do some on heroic now. Wait, what? Crypto. Cheska chest there. Don't want to run it as glass. This character has it as glass, but I generally don't run it as that. It's a little bit too... Well, actually, especially the spread is kind of, for instance, for Roosevelt later. We'll give everybody a second to kind of get cleaned up. And then we'll take it out to Coney. So let's start with those first, and then we'll do a normal Roosevelt, the non-invaded Roosevelt. Right, let's where everybody's ready. We'll head on out. Should take my skills to 26 maybe. Oh, anybody willing to run ongoing?
Yeah, I think I've got a red glass version.
Oh yeah, if you want to run it. Yes, we have indeed. And one at the ready. That's it, then we'll keep it 5 directives. I'll just be a fire cam basically, but that's enough for a fire cam on these. Makes it at least. Keeps the CC going. Yeah, once we're all... Lucor's already swapped into it, so... Feel free to...
I can go back.
Or, well, what is you guys' preference? Like, if you...
Oh, yeah, I can just run Striker if you want.
Yeah, then maybe, yeah. Let's do that though. If you run Striker Lucor and then, yeah, Guna can go OD. I don't have an OD on this character. I'm planning actually, yeah. Next season we also have the low ammo one, or the reduced ammo one. I'm actually gonna exchange this on this Fury Tech Tank to character 3 and bring the ongoing directed Tech Tank here. It's not the best tech. It's not the best Tech Tank. It's not the best ongoing, but you should be able to fast travel to us. You know, I'm guessing you haven't done the initial mission here. Well, no, actually you should have, because otherwise it would say group ineligible. Yeah, but yeah, not that really. I'm very sure some dev was really proud of themselves of going from stunt driver to going in here to you die.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Somebody was likely very proud of themselves. And you know what? I'm proud of them too. It's a good badge.
Well, take care of it. Protect the asset. Of course, sir. Everything under control there, Sumner? Jones? I'm on top of it. Thanks.
Here the choppers are somewhat random, but yeah, we see them coming in, of course. Anyway, with choppers you can land it there, although I ignited too soon there. But yeah, there's that little edge there, which you can kind of land it behind the refueling pylon, because that is what that is. Missed one there, but at the second. You can also throw a flame grenade on top. But the cool eclipses do it that way. If you want to be a cool eclipse, you have to do it that way. That would actually be an interesting one, having an actual cool eclipse, like having a freeze cam or something.
Don't work on it. Get it done.
Actually
the cooler.
Yeah. And here you can as well jump over the door, even without opening it first. Got a heavy there. And one thing I could do on the heavies, although I'm expecting them just to die way too quick. With the crossbow, you can break armor plates. So if I crossbow his chest, well, on a non-named one, this one's a named one. A second. But here I'm just gonna sledge him instead. That'll be more useful. And one more chopper. Let's go in there. Yeah, one of the things I feel a lot of people just never do is whenever you hear choppers, you can just look up and just be right. See it also often in with randoms in matchmate, where they're just kind of like looking around the whole time where a chopper's gonna land. You can just look up. And there's a crate on the right here. Let's go get that.
In order to reach Chernenko in one piece, you'll need to disable
Go for all the loot here. And he's in there. What is that outfit? It is shame. It is shame personified into a costume. It is. I would like to thank all of the people that have donated and subscribed on Twitch and paid money to me. It's the new bundle. It's a bundle you can buy, and it has also a skin for a weapon I basically never use, which I did also buy, which is for the Tommy gun, which I can't remember the last time I used it. There's a key chest in the back here as well. Before we go too far, we do get a Costa there. For once, it's been a long time since I got a Costa actually. Trying to catch when the next wave is spawning because I can kind of catch them as they jump down there. Apparently, yeah.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
That sniper warhand was just like, don't do it, dog. I mean, that's fine. Dying is fine.
Agent down.
But it's a current bundle for these. Actually, is it two? I shouldn't look at. You can watch there.
System curtailed.
Let's go somewhere safe. Is it 2 weeks for this one?
Fire everything we got. Yes, sir.
Bundle.
System reactivated.
1 week, 6 days. Yeah. So 2 weeks for this. But it's kind of like a gangster act. Although to me, it's much more of a door-to-door salesman's ad.
But there are hostiles near the boardwalk.
Looks like an agent. In quotation marks. And there's also a crate back here.
An agent needs assistance.
Behind the boat.
Targeting system detected.
If one of you guys hits the button in a second, I'm gonna go a little bit forward just so I can get my grenade in position. But yeah, feel free to hit the button as soon as it spawns there. This way I can sledge. Oh yeah, I just hit it right away.
Connecting to targeting system.
It takes a second or two anyway to spawn.
Sir, the enemy is attempting to take control of the launcher. Kill them, or I swear I'll kill you.
Let's sledge there on the dogs.
Whatever happens, Agent, make sure Isaac completes the process.
And there's also even 2 more outfits that you can buy. I might actually buy them. I don't hate them. Just the collector in me wants some kind of.
Targeting system commandeered.
Which are somewhat Chinese-styled. Like, per se traditional, but kind of like modern takes on traditional Chinese idea. And yeah, they're in the store at the bottom under outfits.
I'll take out some of their defenses.
Yeah. Yeah, I should can. Does come with a backpack, I think, but I don't generally use transmogs on gear just because.
What the fuck is going on?
That's too much work.
Then take care of it. Yes, sir.
Let's land the fire. There's actually 1 crate back here as well. I'm gonna go for it as well, just to get all the loot. Nice one. Get it in a second as well. see in there?
Serious trauma detected.
And there's the turret generator in the back there. I would wanna destroy that at some point.
Agent down.
Peeked too long.
Agent down. Immediate medical assistance needed.
There's a gate ahead. If you go through it and up the ramp, you can access the ballpark from the bleachers.
Sumner, I'm hearing a lot of fucking ruckus. Are you in control?
This place nowadays has basically fixed weather and fixed time.
Concerns with me?
Whenever you come here, it sets the time to nighttime. We're on special time always out here.
Fucking DC amateur bullshit.
Well, maybe there's ways of getting here without special time. I wonder if you maybe set it to manhunt mode or something that you wouldn't have. Yeah, doing it normally, it basically whenever you come here, it's going to be 9, and then the weather is going to be set to rain. Just because the game likes making it look kind of a way that they want it, basically. Carnage or something else. Generally, I do. So, main weapon, I usually take an AK. RPK can work as well. Mostly for the damage per mag that AKs have as ARs, and then you still have the AR accuracy kind of. Be sure here to kind of kill the generators of the turrets, kind of. Chance. Oh, that was fast.
An agent needs assistance.
Back first.
Got a man down.
Oh, all the torsos. If you guys get a chance, I can't. I don't think I can really destroy. Can jam them, but not with this one. It's normally I would jam them. But yeah, the generators are kind of behind the turrets. And that takes me a while to do that. Oh, I didn't expect those to there. Hopefully this spreads to this one, yeah. No. Blow them up with that. Sumner without his big suit. Design. Oh yeah.
Sumner.
Is that the same?
Is Ternenko secure? Sumner. I can't fucking believe this shit. Fuck.
As I was saying, oh yeah, the for OD, I generally use either RPK or AK as kind of like the main weapon, and then pair it with Iron One. Carnage can work as well, but Carnage is actually like a lot less damage, honestly, than AK or RPK. It's more than that 5% below it, kind of.
What I've done, what Kinner made me do.
I don't have that like super long reload because I do have a reload bonus, so that helps like those two. And then Iron Lung can kind of be a CC as well, which kind of works well. But it can just set some enemies on fire while you're kind of spraying around. You know, skip the cutscene there. As we get to completion now. I'm playing the mission bright daylight, not a cloud. yeah. For the longest of time, it was without any like set times and stuff. But yeah, this is kind of like in story mode. It would always put you correctly, but now it also does it on heroic and stuff. Because it's always kind of more. I don't care enough about the time of day. It's much more about the flow of the mission. And actually, I kind of like both of them. This one as well has a bunch of like small secrets that are cool to know, and also has a few fights that are actually like where a lot of team kind of fail. Especially like the first big fight in the when you're getting out of this building, basically. Yeah, if we're all here, let's see one still.
Be there in a sec.
Yeah, no worries.
I was trying to memorize where the generators were.
Okay, yeah, it's basically just behind the turrets, kind of.
Yeah.
Once you kind of know their positions, it's kind of... But yeah, indeed, can be... It's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's go Coney it up some more. Because I do like multiple of the fights in here. Especially the boss fight as well, like if you kind of know it. And make it pretty easy.
And the last thing I need is some other fucking agent in my way.
Understood, ma'am.
Keener isn't an agent, Keener is a rogue. Often there's a heavy with that way, so I wanted to make that a sledge just to deal with him. As we'll go for the first secret here, which is that if you blow this up,
We'll retrieve him later.
if you blow this up,
Focus on Keener.
actually that
What
kind
about the deal, ma'am? Fuck the deal.
Then
Chernenko, and
the door
fuck
opens.
you. Keener is the objective.
And get 2 extra crates. Also, we get Splinter Cell, Splinter Cell Bear, sneakily looking on upon us. What are good talents on AR and LMGs, please? Kind of depends on what you're using them for. General talents to go for are definitely... Fast Hands is my general pick quite often. Especially on LMGs, if you kind of want one that for both. Optimist and Strained can be general picks to add a little bit more damage. You can go Flatline to go with... if you're going Technician already, or you're okay going Technician, you can go with Flatline. But then you also need the linked laser pointer from Technician. That's why you need Technician.
I think I spotted Dolores.
And you can also just take Preservation as a general, just healing you back up a little bit.
Looks like a trap.
That's the one crate in here. Actually, in this next room, let's, if you guys follow me, we'll go and get all the loot first and then fight the enemies. And do this. Xander said that as well.
Shit. These explosions
Yeah,
are
just
really
jump
messing
over
up the
this one.
park.
There's a bunch of crates to get. And normally you would have to... So the normal way of getting in here is actually you have to break this and then you can open the door. You can shoot it from up there, but nobody does that. And then yeah, we have another key chest here. Enjoy. Random resources. And now let's go and murder our enemies. It's always a heavy with this. I'm gonna pop his chest and then go on with the warhounds.
Serious trauma detected.
That helps kill those a lot quicker. Out here as well, sometimes they spawn behind us, or to our side basically. It's not often, but sometimes. Man, I don't know what it is today, but I'm keep landing short. Up that guy's chest off already as well. This might be not the smartest idea. He might murder me here. He's gonna up that crate so everybody sees it. There's a bunch of loot here, so well we're kidding. It's fine having magazine size or accuracy. As a third stat, you mean? Generally, you want to have damage to targets out of cover as the third stat on basically all weapons. Yeah, there's one crate to the side here before we go in. But on basically all weapons, except for LMGs, they have it as a second stat. But yeah, as you can see here, all my ARs are DTOC, all my, well, DTOC being damage to targets out of cover. Only on LMGs, you just kind of have the choice between rate of fire and crit chance, because they already have damage to targets out of cover. But basically, every other weapon is going to be damage to targets out of cover. Wait, what was that? Unoptimized one? What was unoptimized in here? Oh, that's a cooler. Okay. Let's go deal with the ghost house. Ready about that. Yeah, there is also an extra secret or an extra cleaner boss in here, which we're gonna trigger. Although we likely don't need cleaner bosses. What do we do actually? Oh no, this would be free. There's even also here. There's that yellow box there. I'm shooting that, and we're getting into here for extra loot. There, we're gonna also set up for Radigan, the extra boss in here. And the way you get him, for those that don't know, there's a rat down here, you shoot that. There's a rat up there, you shoot that. And then 2 more rats in the 2 next rooms. Yeah, no worries. And I originally jumped down, so but I don't think that before. Good. I'm gonna shoot the 3rd rat here already. You can kind of see him by his red eyes. When you shoot him, he goes out. I'm gonna actually rush in here because you do need to hit the 4th rat before anybody hits the laptop. Which, I mean, we're in comms here, but just force that. Yeah, that's the 4th rat. Hitting all 4 rats means that in the next fight we'll spawn Radigan.
Sorry, Dolores. Deals off.
Especially with lip syncers.
I don't really need you.
Shutdown variation. Oh yeah.
Stick around.
Although, well, it used to have, of course, for the longest of time, this was just random time, or whatever time you came here.
Hostiles detected.
It having kind of the story mode feel of it. Kind of actually like it for, I mean, if all missions were like this, yeah, nah. But a few missions always being kind of set, especially for this one, where you kind of have the outside area where, you know, the nighttime really makes it better. Yeah, but this way we get a named now, where we normally wouldn't. We get Radigan there.
I just spotted Dolores under patrol on the boardwalk.
Especially for that one daily where you have cleaners, where you need to get 2 cleaners. If you do this guy, you get 2 cleaners during the ponies. So this mission is a bunch that kind of stuff. Because even this is a Resident Evil kind of thingy with the ink ribbon behind there even, and then yeah. It's being a checkpoint as well, and kind of in well, not heroic of course, but in every other one. Send one to the boss.
Listen, spread the fuck out. Cleaners, division, whoever the hell is in our way.
Yeah, I've done these missions a few times, I feel.
Is that clear? Yes.
And I usually like in other games as well, so just keeping kind of track of
Because they look ready for you. Expect contact right inside the old park.
the secrets and stuff. And then here, of course, sharing it as well. Here's why we have 3 crates just lingered around with some resources in between. And the last one is through this container. And I might as well get all the loot, of course. And I am full on ceramics. We did so much bounty cheesing yesterday. And of course, the outcast dropped that. Gonna set that on him just to help with a little bit of extra damage. And in a second, they'll spawn there.
Kill them, dumbass. It's easy. Aim and pull the fucking trigger.
And there's a good line as well. Actually, yeah, I should start collecting some of these lines. One of the segments I want to do on like the podcasty thing I want to do is who said it, and then as well they can go with the mission. Like they don't need to know per se the exact person that said it, but just in what mission at what place. Phil has a good line as well.
Northeast of your position.
Not too easy, not too hard. Kind of depends also if you do missions and stuff. And it's just one crate here. There's a bunch of like resources. But yeah, actually the nighttime for this part, like I totally get it. Like for this part looks so dull in the daytime. But in the nighttime, actually, especially with neutral lighting. Wait, the lighting has changed.
Shit. Watch out. It's coming down.
It's no longer doing like that super dark thing. Was there actually a patch with... I mean, yeah, there has to have been, right? These assets were not in the game. But yeah, actually nothing is that dark anymore. Or was that already last week like that? I don't know, I feel I would have noticed. Because here it used to be like super dark and it was kind of hard to see. Like it was almost like a halfway neutral lighting. What would be a good spot? Actually, yeah, there's like DZ crates. Oh, there's a crate back here as well. And another one as well in a second. Because I always feel like there's likely some secret here with doing a specific dance here or something with dance off. I would totally do that. Just you have to do a specific dance on dance mats and you get extra hunter or something. And let's give you this crate as well. Won't listen to the thing going that way. Oxymoron. Do you think it's better to run in sync for damage or pommel for instant reload on the shotgun for... Does pommel have an interaction with the Oxy then? Like, does it reset you back to full chargers?
Who's
agents.
I've actually never
I sure as fuck am.
hadn't considered that would be a thing. Does it reset charges? Okay, it just gives an instant reload. Instead of that, then I would just, like, if it's just the same amount of charges. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Attention now. They spawn behind us first, and then they spawn there. Because something, for instance, like Chatterbox can be used to increase your rate of fire. Kind of get charges out quicker. Chopper's kind of close to us. I'll actually finish this fight and then I'll make a coherent thought. Come on, Dolores. Why not? Be a good gal.
Guess I have to take care of your sorry ass before I can get to Kina.
Yeah, good luck with that lady.
Ma'am? Come in. Fuck.
Oh, okay, so it does actually reset the... I didn't actually know about that interaction. That is actually kind of interesting. Kind of depends what you're doing, then. Because, for instance, for some stuff, it would actually be handy. So for, like, doing...
It's pretty clear that Kina is planning something big. With Chernenko's intel...
Ah, that's actually interesting. I've never considered, or...
Good job, Agent. It's been a pleasure working with you.
Actually makes sense, because generally as well, you can use skill kills to trigger pummel as well. This will take us back to VC. We'll have to go there anyway. And yeah, you would just be needing to hold the cam likely, right? Actually would work, for instance, yeah, if you're just generally using it. You would give up a little bit of damage if they in sync, but, you know, just having more... more charges out, because yeah, some people kind of use, for instance, tag team and stuff sometimes to kind of make it go a little bit faster. We'll just start to travel to... Oh yeah, we can't... Yeah, we'll have to go there and then toggle it to the normal Z. Because yeah, we're not gonna do the Mary Singh edition, we're just gonna do the normal edition. We can't toggle past this. Is that new version? Yeah. Well, actually, so for floor 10, that wouldn't be useful because floor 10 was just too fast. But yeah, it's not general knowledge. Likely it was always there. It's just one of those things, like an interaction between two things that isn't like obvious. But that might actually be a good thing for things and stuffs as well, maybe. Because I'd never even thought about that interaction. But yeah, actually, so the way that that would make sense as well with the way that, well, not with the talent just with itself, but the way that it works, because it reloads the magazine of the current health thing. And yeah, the chem is gonna like the way that the chem kind of goes over it. Yeah, that's gonna likely indeed work exactly as that. For here, let's take cool skills off, both getting us to have revive hives and me having to have my stinger hive, because especially for the boss fight, that's kind of handy. And yeah, let's get her going.
The priority is to neutralize Emmeline's shot.
We're gonna go totally kill Emmeline.
In order to reach her.
It would be funny if Emmeline also returns.
But it's the easiest
Everybody's
way,
back.
and they won't be expecting company.
Let's start on that far back, although actually I missed.
Agent down.
Yep. Watch out, you won't have health gates because we just fast traveled here. You'll have them after that.
Intercepting enemy communications.
Yeah, sometimes the reason when...
We're under attack! It's the division!
Everyone! This is it! You know what you
Like a minute or two after fast traveling, we don't have that health gate mechanic. Let's try to bounce one off the ceiling on them, although they're out of the way. That's actually an interesting interaction. Also, I never thought about. But yeah, then yeah, for some situations it would be good, but for others, you would still want to go in sync. So, for instance, if you're like doing the hunters at floor 100, like if you're doing it with like 3 oxys, it wouldn't really help because like you just send out what you have, and then you need more just that part doing more damage. But for instance, like I don't know if you've ever seen us do Cheese Capital boss fight and also for loot. For there, for instance, actually that would be super cool because yeah, we run out of oxy charges. Although not generally, like we use them all up, but yeah, if we had more, like we could actually do it faster. And it's the reason, for instance, why I want my hive because yeah, I can use it, for instance, on this wave.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
I hear my hive, and it's time to send it. So waiting for the next wave to spawn there, and the boss is also out here. Now, firstly, focus the wave because very generally there. More dangerous things.
The main control room for the monorail system is further into the park. Looks like the quickest route is through the deep sea exhibit.
Still have to do that Did You Know video where we go through the entirety of the zoo and read all of these Did You Knows. Did you know this zoo is one of the oldest in the United States? It was founded in 1889. There's a ton of those Did You Knows in here, and at some points I just want to make a joke video of just going through and reading all those Did You Knows. Yeah, so I mentioned that interaction on Reddit. Oh, okay. It works in the range as well. Yeah, that makes it handy for just verifying it and stuff. But yeah, that kind of makes sense actually, but the one that I hadn't even considered. So then likely I was always like that, just, you know, why would you have pummel on a build like that? Unless, you know, it's kind of same with the chatterbox interaction, like, we didn't, like, that wasn't common, I didn't know that as well before floor 10, like that rate of fire and stuff applied to the chem. I didn't know stability and stuff applied to the chem, because the Glory Days one was known kind of before that, but I didn't know rate of fire was, especially for instance, yeah, for floor 10, it wouldn't even like help back then. Yeah, usually just send what you had out and it was more than enough. Actually, for general use, that might be actually kind of interesting, but I'd also expect that if that kind of becomes common usage, they'll likely change that interaction. I don't feel it would be intended. Actually, yeah, if you can reset with 2 kills, although kind of still kind of depends with what am I actually trying to build out like that, yeah. Because yeah, you just hold the pummel shotgun, you still get the DTA, you still get the detox, so with a tsunami. So you have the stats at least.
Low-level radio repeater detected. Pinpointing location.
A repeater. The outcast must be using it to boost the range of their comms.
I'm just gonna
Taking that equipment
push to the side, set up for the second wave. That first wave is kind of dealt with. Although, maybe not funny. The nice thing about the Stinger Hive as well, even without the radar, like I hear it going off and I know it's spawn. The Hive can help delete a wave. Right, crate back here. But yeah, if you're interested, I can know because I can attribute it to you, or well, at least, yeah. Or if you have even more sources. linking to that, or like your initial source if you have that, in the things and stuff. Why can't I find the building?
This is Hosteller. We need backup.
I'll blind them.
Anybody
Oh,
in range of the Savannah exhibit, head there now.
I'm gonna
Everybody else,
kind of hang
fall
back.
back to the aviary and make sure no
But
one
actually, if you guys
gets
push
through.
in, actually maybe back, Gunnar, if you stay back with me up here. Because yeah, let's do it the quick way, or like the kind of quick way.
You should be
Because in
able
a
to
second
find
they're
that
gonna
repeater by
spawn
overloading the power
here.
supply.
And yeah, we're just gonna deal with that door, and there's also a door on the other side where they spawn. We'll just deal with those two doors basically, and you can kind of use this car and stuff as cover. And then maybe Luke or I'm not sure if you guys go for that side door where they spawn, and, you know, up by the building there. Because they only really have 3 spawns here, and we can just deal with all 3. Check for now. Actually, I think you guys are on the. No, so it's the other door on the side. The upstairs one on the side. Let's get that one where they're spawning now.
Vital signs critical.
Yeah,
Agent out of action.
yeah, that's too focused on trying to catch those guys. Could have just stayed on our guys. I tried to not wipe because yeah, they'll still be coming from your sides as well. One rusher jumping down, you guys. Likely it's also like the last 2 enemies. But yeah, the other spawn point is kind of like where those enemies are now. On the side, like by that building.
Radio repeater disabled.
And it's the last 2 guys
That'll
that
cut
got
the
us.
range of their comms significantly. Keep going. You should be coming up on a monorail station soon. The control room will be overlooking it.
Actually, was written that actually. Did you know? Well, no, we know. So, oh, don't be sorry. We're doing a kind of advanced strat there, and yeah, because yeah, the building that I meant is kind of here, and yeah, they spawn kind of over here-ish. Like the, kind of put it on stream now, and they spawn back there. Because that's the 3 spawns that it kind of have. So usually we can just hit the button and then kind of push up and just kind of man to the door, and then the Eclipse can kind of help with all the doors. Alright. Yeah, let's also do the extra B-boss.
Echo detected.
Hole right there. Although I missed. I missed the hole. I have on that side. I did not hit the weak point there. And now let's indeed go murder the bee boss. Be prepared. Are we be prepared?
Things.
Idea from YouTube.
We're in position. Anybody seen anything?
Oh, actually, I did.
I didn't get any of
I
that.
don't think I forgot. I forgot. Or well, I did. I did think I forgot. I forgot to actually say. If you want to, we are in Discord voice. You can actually. You're in YouTube chat, right? So you can go. Finish my Discord. That should pop up. Link in a second. You can find us in there if you want to. It's not required, but also, yeah, you can just jump in even if you don't have a mic, and you can just then you don't have like my gameplay out here. Yeah, we're gonna break 5 of these beehives because we hate bees. Just FB. No, that's okay. I love bees. Bees are good. Hornets are bad. Those things aren't hornets though. So, but yeah, we're you know what the thing is, we're setting them free, right? That's the actual thing. We're freeing them.
Digital bees.
Indeed. Be free. Actually, let's make sure. Let's not think. Ah, goodness, and I know voices on here. Let's let them catch up a second to us. They'll get the loot as well. She wasn't paying attention that we weren't all together. The hedgehogs are right. Well, we do plenty of those. Let's not catch up. I said there's a crate here. Well, actually, what we'll show in the meantime is those that I've never
Looks
seen
like
it.
you're right by that monorail station.
There's actually a nemesis in here.
Room is just on the other side of the aviary.
Can do this. But there's a nemesis without a scope in here. And then, yeah. The world is broke. But yeah, with a few rations. There's also crate here. The actual. And there's a beehive, of course. Here, there. Okay, we're saying it. Yeah, it likely was set to like Discord. Sometimes just picks weird stuff. But yeah, let's go get the next few, and then we'll do the boss, and then we'll go on to aviary.
Aviary.
Aviary. Aviary.
I said like ivory.
A Viagra? What?
Ivory, like cool school.
Yeah. Oh, the beehive, actually. Forget it. Good. Hive here. Be free, my bees.
I be seeing you.
And yeah, we're gonna destroy the 5th one here, and we should be prepared. As yeah, free those bees, and now they're queen bee. As yeah, after that you can activate this, and then you get this guy. Just also watch out. He has a rocket. I mean, he's not gonna get it off here, right? He has a rocket launcher that he can like insta fire.
Yeah. I found that out the hard way.
Yeah, if you don't have something like CCing him, like I just disoriented him there. If you don't have that, you take a rocket to the face instantly, which you should be prepared for. How do we find these things? So for instance, this one was just a secret that was found. For most of the crates and stuff, actually, like, yeah, especially a bunch of people I used to play with, we used to go exploring on these missions, but also you can get, for instance, not on these ones, because on these ones that doesn't work, but on a lot of the other missions, you can actually go get the control point buff, where it shows up crates and stuff, and then go back into the mission, and then run around and just check every corner for, you have 10 minutes to check everywhere. And we did that a lot, so as I know all the crates. But then these other secrets, just, you know, at times people have found them and then they put them out there, and then my dumbass has been around for a while, so... Jeff for that.
Is anybody reading this? Disable the motherfucking monorail!
So this one came from, I'm pretty sure this one was hinted at by the devs, and then somebody kind of found the triggers, or there being triggers on the beehives, and then from there it was kind of just a bunch of people trying to get it and eventually getting it. A lot of them do come from hints from the devs. Outside of the hunters, actually, the hunters we get kind of, or well, we as a community, not we as in me being part of it. There's one more guy back there. Yeah.
Everyone's on fire.
That should be the place. See if you can patch Isaac into the control board.
And actually bad they hunt was when
Interfacing.
yeah, actually I mean more like wasps. Like the dicks. I remember us having like a wasp thing in one of our gardens at work once, and those things sucked. It's actually two different things. Like in my brain, like it's bees and then it's the other things. But actually, yeah, actually hornets are different than wasps, aren't they?
Yeah, hornets, wasps.
Yeah, these guys are gonna bunch together. We're also gonna just run up to where the boss spawns. Just murder him up there. And just watch out to be not too close to the train because some rushers will come out, but... Sledge him up. Let's actually as well, seeing as we're getting all of the crates and loot, let's actually do that. You guys get your loot up there. I'll stay out of the zone. Oh, hold on. But also there's a crate actually back in one of the exhibits over there. Show that as well to people. This one we usually don't grab just because it's like too far out of the way. But you know, let's be a completionist today. Because at crates like this, we just... Especially that buff kind of helps, but that buff is sometimes hard to get actually into. Actually, if one person kind of stays at us, I'll get my loot here. Because yeah, here in the zone, if everybody's in it, I think everybody got their loot, right? Although the zone is like all the way up here, so it's just... I guess everybody got their loot, right?
Yes.
No, let's, then we can get going. Yes, wasps are dicks. Wait, wasps have dicks or they are?
Tiny little.
just like
braking system activated.
Dicks with wings.
Piss me off.
I feel that's more mosquitoes. They suck. Like, or actually, well, no, maybe dicks gets. That's not good.
Guess they weren't taking any chances.
I'm overthinking it, and we're gonna go into TOS breaking pretty soon, going down that line.
Gonna get banned.
Shit. Alright, let's see if I can get my new style of shot out here. I've been recently doing this. Bouncing it off there. It lands just right, usually, for one fire. Oh, that's right. Everything's on fire. The next wave spawns from that building over there. I'm gonna make sure to just be prepared. It's the last thing dies there. Only thing that's gonna survive is that guy, so that's why I don't even like shoot anybody else. It's just they're dead anyway. Another crate on the left here. I'm just gonna do it with a grenade. With sending a fire cam up, it's kind of hard. Instead, I just do it like that. Let's see if I survive here. We'll see this wave spawn in. They don't exist. They don't exist. They don't exist, and then suddenly they exist. Oh.
Agent incapacitated.
That he didn't like me. Oh, he really doesn't like me. Just in time. Was maybe a little aggressive in me. Although there's always having that, so I should have kind of been prepared for that. I was hoping actually you wouldn't be able to hit me across the ledge there. Usually they can't. Does your game crash when you alt tap to different app? Generally for me, no, but I think I have it on like borderless full screen. Sure. Or do I even? Where is the full screen? Yeah, no, I am. Because yeah, I can generally, if I go into the menus as well, you can just scroll off of that thing, but and yeah, then come down here to get a key chest, another chest. I've heard sometimes it crashing with alt tabs with if you have the Steam overlay active. I don't know if you do have that. Although I haven't heard that in a while, but I remember from like a long time ago. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not that. I could try verifying at some point. Maybe some file is kind of broken, but yeah, generally no. I can just like alt tab out, alt tab there. But I usually just Windows key because I have like only the game on my one screen and then again then it like breaks every time.
Hold the line! Don't let them through! For
Look at this.
Come on! Kill me! If you can!
Switching again. Okay. Yeah, it might be something like specific to how you have it set up. Like,
Vital signs critical.
and get the quick heal.
Agent down.
Over here. So. That spot mightn't be safe. Underneath her.
Explosives detected.
Oh, that's right. Further. Where do you go at? Let's plant this. Let's actually go back for the. I think amateur's already over there.
You're not
With the leads. There's the gift shop here, and there is some gifts in here. You could try asking with your specific setup and stuff on Reddit. That's likely more. You might have find somebody who kind of has the same issue or has fixed it, or yeah. Or at least as well, just verify files if you haven't yet. This might be just something broken there. And also try maybe if borderless full screen and stuff doesn't crash. Actually, let's do maybe do it like this. I'm sure if you go upstairs by the pillars and kind of set up the plant. Because yeah, let's do it like in coordinate mode. And then maybe Gunnar and Luker, if you guys go on the left here right away, just going over there where the first thing spawns. And yeah, if you guys jump in, I'll jump in last. But yeah, it's gonna spawn there first, and it's gonna spawn on the right. But yeah, just head to the left side there. Because yeah, it doesn't start till I jump down. So I guys have time to get into position. And yeah, they spawn from that one door there, so jump down now.
Even if you kill me,
Yeah, I can even from here send the cam and try to catch a fire going. Which we didn't. Even though I hit an enemy. Like I should direct him back to the Anyway, just grab the explosive as soon as you can, and then also plant as soon as you can. And yeah, whenever we pick up the explosive, it's gonna spawn a wave there. Okay, caught up. Set those on fire. Next wave is gonna spawn on this side, but I've got this. Oh.
Serious trauma detected.
It might be handy if I don't stand right in. Ah, fuck.
Agent out of action.
We can get that right here. Yeah, I'll need some help here. One runs in this way. It's a Gunnar coming my way. I would chat about being in the middle.
Agent needs assistance.
Oh yeah, picked up that. Oh. Yeah. I mean, try to kill one to spread the fire there. The next one's gonna spawn back at the cafe side, so if somebody kind of heads there in a second. Anyhow, let's all come up here so we're ready to.
Yep.
Well, first pick up the thingy, of course. Oh, yeah. No, we do need the. Okay, again. We do need the explosive. Okay, right, plants right away. And we're gonna kill Emmeline as she comes out of there.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Deal with some of the side waves.
Vital signs critical.
These readers really hate me today.
Agent incapacitated.
Not only that, will despawn my hive on that side, which was gonna kill these last guys. For somebody. Nope. I'm honoring our JTF allies by not wearing any
Nearby.
any extraneous armor.
See how the mama bears watched us?
Hey,
She's making sure we're
in the echo, it's even like kind of like that
That's the mother's
sepia tone of like 60s movies.
Target deceased.
What a fucking waste.
Looks even.
Think of the good she could have done. The lives she could have saved.
Actually,
She was right, you know.
Carry over to
Killing her won't end the outcasts. It might even make them more dangerous for a while. But without her to hold them together, they're gonna start to unravel. What a fucking waste.
Right, there we go. Somewhat quickly. Not the quickest though, man. Quickly enough. Because in this boss fight, if you coordinate it a little, it can go a lot smoother. But it also goes a lot smoother if I didn't die to those 2 rushers.
Agent down.
I'm down.
Wait, what?
I was mucking around too much.
That you were just resetting armor breaks. Let's
that's what I was doing.
what was the rest that we need? We need just okay, we need 3 named cleaners. That's all we need for the weekly. Let's we can't directly go to Washington or directly go to New York. We have to go to Washington. That also sounds good. We'll do a bounty.
Safe area detected.
Over there. So I'm gonna take us directly there. So I should go to 2 bridges. See if I have some bounties there. Otherwise, we'll go get a bounty. Because I already saw this was gear mod. So. Also, I kind of like now how many silly outfits I have on this character now. To wear, because generally I this character once, so I usually grab them at the start of the week when we also grab some of these outfits.
Safe area entered.
I feel like that's a normal loadout, and then of course White Tusk, and then some huntering, and then it goes. Well, actually that one's also okay. But anyway, that one and cowboy, and and then modern cowboy basically. Man, this one's still so silly. Kind of like it, to be honest. But yeah, why not a pinstripe? Let's see if I have a bounty here. I don't know if I'd be. Actually, I have a heroic here. Let's use up mine. Oh yeah, actually, we're reaching close to 25k almost. But yeah, indeed, I have a decently high SHE. Although actually, I would have even. I did go to the house there, yeah. Because I have actually a second account that's like 7k. I have a third account that is like 2.5. So combined, I'm over 30, but you know, not on one account. But also, don't be too impressed about SHD level. SHD doesn't mean much. Because it doesn't even mean that you've played the game a lot, because for some people, they cheated their way. Some have somewhat more egregious ways, some with so much more considered okay ways, like convoying and maybe even floor 10, but then there's also stuff where, like Descent and Palau and Anderson grind, where people could level very quickly by doing very little. So you can't kind of trust SHD. Is a new project available? If so, what's the reward? It's going to be, so the first one is going to be 5 in total. The first one is available today. This one gives a chess piece, or well, it gives this thing. Gives a shirt. It's going to give a full outfit, and it's going to give there is a pistol, but the pistol isn't too great. It's called the Harvest. It is a 5.86 with a talent that gives plus 20 weapon damage, and we have to kind of check if that's just weapon damage or if it's I'm not trying to remember. Did I actually maybe not even read it right? Was it just weapon damage, or was it actually amplifies weapon damage? That one's for a crate back there. So you get all these crates down here. There's also the key chest here, which we'll go get. What is well, I mean, in this area. They wanna The weapon crate in here. Right, chest. I've never been here. Oh, this is, I mean, well, you've been here once at the very least, if you're level 40. And you've done Woni. So I'm guessing you had that character before. The changes. Because, yeah. Because it is a side mission. In the area. It pops up a lot of full bounties. Oh, we have spawn behind the spawn behind us.
Serious trauma detected. An agent needs assistance.
That's not maybe the best placement. That fire is mine, you can walk through it, but they can't. So. It's trying to throw it inside, but it hit the upper ledge here. Nowadays, there's this spawn behind us I can have in here, which it's a little dangerous. Now let's go get the key chest in the back of the room here as well. That's through here. Yeah. Ah, there's the underset there as well. No, key chests don't scale. Key chests and hanging crates don't scale. Also, targets don't scale in the open world. Like that's they were talking that they were going to change it, but yeah, key chests don't scale at all, and then targeted loot out of other crates doesn't scale. The normal, like the first drop of it does, but not.
That's your target.
Which is, of course, the one we would want to scale with. Put a sledge on that bus.
You got the target. Nice. That's the target, Agent.
Come on, let's
Wait, ah,
Vital signs critical.
gone over
Agent
the
down.
ledge. I didn't kill myself with him. That's
Agent
interesting.
down.
Oh, the boss has Oxy, I think. Shooting up is always super annoying. I might have that there. Yeah, let me quickly check again. History, recently closed tabs. Actually, as well, let me just, because yeah, they did put out or they have a post up basically, which is the moon case event. I'll link it in both chats for those interested, but there's not too much information there, but you can at least, yeah, have the full thing. Yeah, so weapon damage increased by 20%, and then rate of fire decreased by 18%. So yeah, this is kind of, like if it's just weapon damage, it kind of depends what it is. If it is 20% amp, separate multiplier, that would be not usable still, but at least you can consider it. And then let's grab all the loot out here.
Target neutralized. Good work. Looks like you earned yourself another bounty.
Because then as well,
Well
I
done.
think that will be it for me for today. Let's go back to DC and get cleaned up and see if we have anything worth sharing or anything. So we'll go for cleanup here. Is that what we did? both the moon event and the daily and a weekly, and we did the league. Pretty useful day. This worked. Actually, before I'm gonna jump off, let's maybe actually can still maybe do it together. Let's actually have a look if we can make the hoarder spawn.
Safe area detected.
Because yeah, let's go and jump to the general places. So we'll go easy south. Oh, actually, I have the hoarder here, so yeah, if you guys jump over to me. Curious to see if he's actually also going to drop the other seasonal ones. Are we all here?
Just there.
Yep. Yeah. Let's murder him. Yeah, it's not a named item in there, so no. Okay, he doesn't drop. At least not at the moment. But then yeah, with the seasonal events, or with the once you get the pistol, you can get more pistols from him, they've said. But yeah, it's then only the pistol for this event. And they're gonna... That's weird, kind of. They should have just put them all in all of the events.
I'm fucking...
Yeah, let's jump back to the white ass. Now we know.
Yep.
Knowing is half the battle. We'll have to... Yeah, I read it, but that normally would be all of the special items plus this. And I was kind of hoping for that. I would hope actually that they would put all of these special items every, like, because they're adding a bunch of events now. I would hope they're gonna, like, fill up the year with some of these. I just threw them. But then they should have every item available at every one, because like then you can have people that want to get the chill out and stuff like that get it. You know, not just summer and although the list is gonna get bigger and bigger each time, which would also be annoying. But I don't know if somebody wants that black market, but it's not a good weapon. But just in case you want to try it out, it's close enough to use one. We'll have items from past events. Does that actually? Where's it? It doesn't. From past events and hours. But yeah, but only. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. After it's everything's there. Oh. That's a weird way of doing it, because that's not how the other ones worked. We'll see on the 5th day if they've actually implemented it correctly. Because the another one is you would have the drops already happening for other things before the new item, and then the new item you would then have only then. Because that's actually more annoying, because now, at least in the past, you could kind of avoid the new item and then just have, you know, a reduced set of items if you're like just looking for a reduced number of items if you're just looking for like chill out or something, which that's really the only item you would want out of that. As I said, the wording generally as well, I don't really like concern myself with how they've worded stuff, because here as well, each day new projects are unlocked on the chain upon your next login. The upcoming project will be available for you to start, which is not how it works at all. We're gonna have all 5 like unlock. Like you can log in just once and then have all 5. But yeah, thanks Amateur, Lucor, and Gunnar for joining me.
Thank you.
Hope you guys had some fun. Yeah.
Sure did.
And yeah, we'll likely catch you around. Yeah, actually, I did see that. I'll accept that here as well, as I saw. They're sending me a friend's request. Was I'll accept that in the future. They can much more easily join. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off the voice here and sign off. But then, yeah, thank you guys for hanging around.
Thank you. See ya.
Have a good night. And I'll hop out of there. Let me catch up on some of these last things. Oh, and hey there, Plum. Oh yeah, you're catching the last few minutes as we're about to go raid in.
An agent has left your group.
Just go raid out as I'll leave as well.
You have left the group.
Because I'll be back tomorrow, and likely tomorrow I'll have enough time to stream in the afternoon. One of the things I want to spend some time in, as also yeah, I'll be missing after tomorrow, Wednesday. I'll be missing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, which likely will also be the PTS time, as likely Friday PTS. But I'll maybe be able to stream in the afternoon on Saturday. Because yeah, one of the things I do want to also maybe we're likely tomorrow to spend some time on it. The descent guide. I made the start. I've kind of made the paragraph or like the headers and kind of the outline of it, the base skeleton of just in what order I want to talk about things. And yeah, we're likely going to make a map for it. We're likely going to make a graphic for the skills for it. It's going to be way too much work, but I'll be fine. Hey, Jesus, and I just all okay. Yeah, we had a pretty productive day, and we even what day can be bad if you're in a pinstripe suit, or actually it's not per se pinstripe. I mean, it is kind of pinstripey. No, actually, I had identify suits. But yeah, actually, we're gonna go raiding as we'll go and raid somebody out there over the rainbow. Shit, who's in the same category? Yeah, let's do Lil Huge. We haven't done him in a while, so we'll send everybody over there. He is in division. They're I think he's kind of hooked on descent. I feel he's descending again. Although last time we saw him in descent, it was Rat. This time it's Sloth. Sloth is a different beast. Sometimes a little bit harder starting out, but we'll send everybody over there. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, likely in the afternoon for a little bit as well, and then in the evening again. So yeah, I hope you join me for those. Also, likely tomorrow I'll release that maybe Thursday. I think we'll release the FI full healer build overview, the 1 minute shorts on how to set up those things. And I'm likely gonna make a few more of those. I might actually have a few hours on Friday afternoon. Not enough time to stream, but enough time to maybe jump in and make one or two of those. But yeah, for now, enjoy Liuch, who's literally now starting a descent run. And I'll be back tomorrow. I'm just going to hit that start down. We'll have a 10 minute countdown, a 10-second countdown before I don't know. So I'm just filling time as that completes. And then I'm just going to say, as always, have a good night.